tactics that white people used to terrorize and control black people in the 19th and 20th century. Hanging them from trees, but they also involve extreme brutality such as torture, mutilation, decapitation, and desecration. Some of them were burned alive. Now, a lot of people are wondering why there are bad cops. Because the same people who were slave catchers became police, and then their children's children had children, their children's children had children, and then we all are just dealing with this American problem. I wanted to squeeze in as much information as I could, but you know, it just gets too deep. Just wanted to put a spark in your brain, but I will make more videos on this. Y'all be safe with these bad cops. Y'all just watch this real quick.
I'm real excited to test out my skills.
Contestant Tien Shinhan, do you have anything
Okay, Joe, since you want to take it there, we can take it there. Today we're going to talk about the dark history of the demon crack. Now before I start, I want to let you know that I have no bias against anybody. You do what you want, you believe in what you want. And no, I do not identify with any political party. I'm just stating the dark history. Mutilation, whipping, drowning, castration, buck breaking, terrorism, and torture. 246 years went by before y'all even got it. Abraham Lincoln, a Republican, passed laws that said we are not slaves. We deserve the right to be citizens, and we have the right to vote. Now what political party voted against this? Democrat. Didn't bro assassinate black people free? They went on the Republican side because they knew what was going on with the Democrats. So y'all started to terrorize them. Y'all remember that Trump decided whether or not we had the right to be citizens? Didn't all y'all decide and vote to say we wasn't? Y'all put this man's face on a $20 bill, a Democrat who enforced the Indian Removal Act in the 1830s to scare the Native Americans out of their homes. Those were the 20 other southern state Democrats. Didn't y'all identify y'all as the white man's?
No, I won't be losing this one, Vegeta.
Monday. Hate it. Hate it real bad.
Jake.
Oh my God, this is work all night long, all morning. Because there was a fucking balloon in the living room. Scared of balloon. I could really got to get one little dog to scared of balloon. He was scared of this running one little birthday balloon. And it comes to the park. Half the night, half the morning. I was like, what you want? As soon as we took it out the living room, we shut up. I was like, wow, I know you fucking lying.
I'm itching to throw down with someone. I don't care who. Somebody fight me.
This fight against you.
Of course, they go out
Closer to my goal.
You okay? I can barely feel a thing. I'm not done. Kept you waiting, huh? You okay? I can barely feel a thing.
Something beyond my strength's limit.
You okay? I can barely feel a thing. Yo! My power goes higher and higher! Ka-Bei! Ka-Bei! Here it comes!
Ooh.
The fight has only just barely ended. But I can already feel the itch to fight again.
Kakarot!
Oh, my ear. God, they give me no difference, but okay, hurt it.
Kakarot! I will defeat you this day! Oh, I won't be losing this one, Vegeta. Here it goes! Kept you waiting, huh?
Hold on, dude.
Wow! This is getting exciting already! Wonder if there's anybody strong around here.
I'm real excited to test out my skills.
You've grown to become quite strong. Now I want to see your improvements up close.
Tell me, what kind of opponents do you enjoy fighting?
I'm real excited to test out my skills. Piccolo might be disappointed if I lose. I can't let him down.
Wonder if there's anybody strong around here.
Oh my god, that's so true.
If Goku uses his full power, he'll blow this place to smithereens.
I wonder who I'm gonna be fighting first.
If you take this fight seriously, you'll likely win.
Well, you were the one who helped me to grow stronger, Piccolo.
You've grown to become quite strong. Now I want to see your improvements up close.
I wonder who I'm gonna be fighting first. Contestant number 17, would you like to give a comment?
Hungry.
Tell me, what kind of opponents do you enjoy fighting?
Who's gonna be my next opponent?
Looks like I'm up.
I'll crush you with all of my might. Kakarot, I
Party.
will defeat
Didn't
you
y'all
this
support
day.
Jim Crow policies? Democrats use intimidation tactics to suppress black voters.
Oh, I
Literacy
won't be
tests,
losing
poll
this
taxes,
one,
protests
Vegeta.
against us even trying to vote, owning property, and then when y'all got cool with us starting to vote. Didn't the Democratic president say he'll have us voting for the next 2 or 3 years? Oh yeah, he put that N-word there too. There go your boy. See with him. The Democratic Party. So here's the list. Defended slavery, started the Civil War, oppressed Reconstruction, founded the Ku Klux Klan, imposed segregation, and fought the Civil Rights Act. Oh yeah, don't forget about that too. See, let's just be safe with these people. Y'all want to know why it was so important for them to force us to embrace Christianity? Not because they wanted to spread enlightenment in the good word, but because they were very afraid of us. I'm pretty sure y'all heard of the Haitian Revolution. Oh, you know where black people fought against the French and won? They were so nervous, they even made laws.
In 1685, when people prohibited the practice of African religions and forced slave owners to actually push their slaves to adapt the Christian faith within 8 days.
Now, I really want to just ask this question. Y'all got knives, bayonets, swords, pistols, muskets, and have enslaved people with upgraded weapons fight and beat against these people. Well, this is Cecile Fatima, and she was a Haitian
Let's do this.
She did a
I
voodoo
didn't want to have
ceremony
to
to
resort to
summon the
this
strength
again.
to win against these colonists. A week later, 18,000 plantations were destroyed, and the 1,000 slaveholders got what they deserved. Now, you see why these colonizers want to demonize their practices. I mean, imagine seeing people like this doing these ceremonies, converting their energy to fight against you. Very strongly put in the Bible. Slaves, be obedient to your human master with fear and tremble in the sincerity of heart as to Christ. There were instances of colonizers' teeth falling out through battle. Stomach pains, headaches, issues within the colonizer soldiers. I mean, look at this. The Chief Justice President Judge lost his voice and had to adjourn court. Then the President of Legislative Council died. When court was resumed, the judge again lost his voice, and he had difficulty speaking. The jury believed to have supernatural interventions. They do not like the personal, spiritual, and ancestral power that we were using to protect us. With the spirit, they had to erase our spirit, our strength, in order for us to be docile. Because what was done in Haiti shook the foundation of owning slaves. But you know, they say dangerous. But ever wonder why we are paid every for every day? Same thing that we work and get up to $100 per day with no mandatory fees or privilege. I believe that the money that we earn should go down to the earning today and start making every day.
Do this thing! I am here to defeat you! Not bad. Take this!
Hey, welcome back to Screen Crush. I'm Colton Ogburn, and Lucasfilm is back at it again. Yet another Star Wars movie is crashing and burning at the stage of just putting pen to paper. Variety has reported that the Rey Skywalker movie, featuring the return of Daisy Ridley and following Rey,
I've been contracted to kill you.
Jedi Order, that movie has lost yet another writer in Stephen Knight. A little later,
You're not
joined
gonna
by
get
my
me with
friends
that
Tommy
easily.
Becknold and Dotson Sides to get their thoughts on yet another Lucasfilm clusterfuck. But first, break out the hey, by the way, be sure to check out our merch store, ScreenCrushMerch.com. We've got lots of fun galaxy door merch shirts like colleges, low banners, the ability to speak let's not make you intelligent, and many more. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, so a few years back, Lucasfilm would be making a movie that took place 15 years after Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, and it would show Rey building the Jedi Order. Now, I was personally really looking forward to this movie, even as a guy who didn't really like The Rise of Skywalker or even The Last Jedi, but I do love the original. But despite my disliking of Episodes 8 and 9, I do love Davey Ridley's Rey character, and I was excited to see him build the Jedi Order because that's something that I've wanted to see happen since Return of the Jedi. Now, in a perfect world, we were in Episode 7, 8, and 9 about 10 years earlier than we did, and that could have seen Mark Hamill, Skywalker, rebuild the Jedi Order. But this ship sailed, so getting to see Rey rebuild the Order from the ground up and rebuild the corruption over in the prequels, as well as Luke's attempts to rebuild between the originals and sequels, and despite Rey's connection to that sequel trilogy and the baggage that comes with that, in the right hands, a Rey movie and a potential Rey trilogy would have given the franchise a fresh start and they could have learned from their past mistakes. But apparently, now, the original screenwriters David Lindelof and Christopher Gibson were the first set of writers to depart from the project, keeping in line with Lucas's notorious track record of losing writers and directors. They were replaced with Stephen Knight from Peaky Blinders fame. Now, in a very polarizing fashion, they've lost Knight as well, and this unfortunately is part of the pattern when it comes to getting a project off the ground. Stuff to be shot solo, or Miller plays late in the game by Ron Howard, and that entire movie was reshot. Rise of Skywalker, which was replaced by J.J. Abrams. Rian Johnson was supposed to have a trilogy that was made into pre-production, and that thing is now dead. Stephen Daldry, he was supposed to do the movie. James Mangold was supposed to do Boba Fett. Patty Jenkins did an entire Ray Road Squadron movie, and that's now dead. Opera Wise, J.E. Miller, Kevin Feige, Michael Walter, Michael Waititi, all X-Men projects that were agreed and ultimately shipped in. It's a rinse and repeat. Well, you announce a project, get a writer and director on board, use the writer, get a director, use another director, and then eventually just watch the project in oblivion.
Let's go.
Off we go! Got you! No way! You're making me yawn.
My mantra is that every next level demands a different you, and it's giving me an opportunity to prepare myself for that next level. This is my comeback. Start yours today at PurdueGlobal.com.
Hold still!
Not Garlic Jr.
Now, winning director is still attached as this movie's director, and she's also directed as
I'm not talking to you, baby.
But now here we are yet again. This film seems to be bubbling into the most beloved franchise of all time. This is someone who has a lot of what they've done under the Disney umbrella. Force Awakens, Glory and Realms. Just love this guy. But the way they have screwed up layups like Kenobi, Rise of Skywalker, that, and countless projects never hit the screen. It's infuriating. You know, Marvel Studios has been getting a lot of shit, but they're handling the play movie, and it's many lost writers and directors, and now that film is seemingly indebted. But, you know, it's pretty great for studios like Marvel, but it's a common occurrence for Lucasfilm, and don't get me wrong.
GG.
Too bad. Not much of a challenge.
Project entirely. In fact, it's a good thing if the reason is you are having a high-quality standard that you are holding your projects to. But that isn't the case with Lucasfilm. This is just poor management. They have a super high turnover rate when it comes to writers and directors. They cancel greenlit projects right and left even after publicly announcing them. And then what they do ultimately end up releasing, still nearly half of it ends up being slop. something has got to change. This is freaking Star Wars, man. And look, let's not sit here and pretend like those grifters you can find here on YouTube are right about their little woke critiques.
I will defeat you this day.
Scary girl, gay person being in Star Wars is not the problem.
I won't be losing this one, Vegeta.
Vision and direction for this franchise. They're in desperate need of their own Kevin Feige, and I just personally don't think Happy Kennedy or Dave Filoni are that person. Maybe John Favreau. You got and hey, by the way, before I bring up Tom on, I did want to let you guys know we are going hardcore with our Screen Crush live show.
Oh, wait, what happened to a live show?
Oh man, we are going to show things that they won't let us show here on YouTube, and we're going to have nerdy debates. Like, for instance, I like the Acolyte. We're going to have videos of merch, trivia, but most importantly, I want to see you guys live and in person, and so does Ryan Airy. We did a live show in February, and it was so much fun just to be surrounded by our fellow nerds.
And you see your faces, and some of you are not looking together.
Oh, so it's like a mini Comic-Con?
Exactly. So the full list of tickets and dates are below. And for a limited time only, tickets are 50% off. Our next show is November
Master Roshi, you've been holding out on us, haven't you?
Sell out. Now, back to what I'm saying. But hey, those are just my thoughts. Now I want to bring on my two friends, Tommy Bechtel and Dottie, to get their thoughts on this movie that we might be getting. I don't know. Dot, are we still getting this raid movie? And if so, are you I say one raid movie? Would you be more happy to, learn that it is getting, brushed aside? That's a great question. What do you want?
Keep on trying.
So, first off, I do want to see Rey eventually phase, because I want to see what happens to the Jedi Order after Rey, after the sequel series and everything else like that. As far as swapping over directors, we've seen that happen a lot, and we've seen it happen better first, right? Rogue One swapped a lot of directors at the beginning of it, right? So, I think that there's still a chance that we can still get something out of it that is good. However, we've also got plenty of bad, right?
Nice.
Plenty of stuff that's gotten on the chopping block, and what we saw, the original plans was, dang, I wish we'd gotten that. Even Kenobi had one of the highest versions on Disney Plus, and then when we saw the plans for afterwards, we're like,
yeah.
Its creator.
Man, this might have been better. Especially to, flesh out all of these things in that way.
I can barely feel a thing.
I want to see the Jedi Order story continue after Rey, and good thing that we've seen about Disney Star Wars kind of post the trilogy that there has been some kind of effort to go back and not necessarily retcon, but do the Star Wars thing where it's these aren't actually as bad as they used to be, right? We talk a lot about somehow Palpatine returned, but over the past 3 or 4 years, we start to see why that was such a secret thing. We start to see why it was intentional for it to catch the Rebel Alliance off guard. And that makes it perfect. It does make it feel, at least more cohesive and thought out, right? There's so many things about the sequel series that just, they don't feel very intentional. You look at The Last Jedi, one of my biggest gripes. And Rian Johnson took that film, and he really, when you look back at it, he wanted to make something that was different, that it tried to really, change people's perception of the Force, but it became contrary for contrary's sake, right? That I don't think would be good hit for most people, right? Now we have these series, like Mando's done, Bad Batch times, that kind of help with Rise of Skywalker and take away some of the mistakes of that plot line. I want to see Rey's storyline kind of revisited and expanded upon too. And hopefully in a way that's beneficial to it. I would like to see it get made with the right people. Now, what I feel is good about this movie versus the sequel series is the sequel series were very much on a timetable. They wanted to release a Star Wars movie every year, right? So you're going to be one of the original trilogies every other year, and the Star Wars stories. This Rey movie looks like it's coming out when it's right, and at least it's the stuff that they're kind of throwing back and forth with it seems like they're trying to cook with it. That could be good, right? That could be a hopeful thing, right? That's not the question things out to catch in on. So, yeah, it depends on what we're actually getting. We're still having to see the trailer, but we're just not getting the ideas of it. So until we get like something tangible to really like sink our teeth into, it's hard to make a real big judgment. But I think there's cause for excitement. Well, don't even get me started on Novi needing to minutes. Right. Tommy, what do you think? Are you? Do you think you get this right?
Well, listen, listen, I think if we're looking at the giant monolithic media company that's Disney, they're not going to parade out the star of the movie and then not have the movie competition. No, listen, I think I'm on all the points you need to be made on this. This movie will have to be ready. You know, we spent a lot of time. I certainly spent a lot of time. I was talking to personal videos. Kind of like trying to the simmering, boiling pot that is Commando. When you look at our plans, Star Wars, like, there has been various filmmaking as well as like Ryan Johnson that like didn't seem a Star Wars movie that didn't seem like Star Wars. Secret Invasion was the Marvel show that didn't seem
Oh, that shit glitched out.
You know, it's like we have to kind of accept that like Star Wars fans are on the whole but like they are to a certain degree. There is a certain level of passion and fan that's allowed to, you know, take in these movies and be like, hey, wait, this isn't the Bruce or the brand or the pathos or this franchise that we've come to love. And for that reason, I think that the kind of more patient, some will say cost cutting, others will say safe approach that both studios will be making is like, in the initial sense, it's frustrating. Very frustrating that they didn't I want there to be more of Rey's story told because I felt like, the sequel trilogy, one of its many flaws, although that I probably personally likes it more than others, was that it had no time to document on the story ultimately experience and consistency within those stories. Finn finally consistent journey as a character. Rey, almost like a half measures ultimate, who is she? What is special about her? She feels special. The visuals are special. Ultimately, what are we to understand is that we're just kind of thrown at us. Oh, she's like that's conventional. It's like, so I'm sorry, I guess that's what makes it well, and I think it's like this movie should be made. There's a place for it in the Star Wars universe, but it should not be made until, much like Marvel, there's a piece of plan for what the Star Wars universe looks like moving forward. Many different places to make things better, but there is also many different places shouting at each other at the same time. To add to that, I would say that
oh, ain't no way. That was so cap. There was no way Roshi should have been able to do that. That was so cap this time. Bro, that was so cap.
There's been a lot of criticism from the toxic side of the fans, for sure, but also the side of the fans that is genuinely critical of the direction making that and the kind of franchise mentality that they've had with it.
That was beyond cap this time.
Hopefully get those things out. But that's a quick analogy. A lot of the content that we've got has had really good ones, but that's also those applications, right? We've had a lot of
big cap.
Series that felt like, wow, really like that, really like that, really like that. But as a whole thing, it just doesn't feel like it was totally, the landing is never really great. Although I hope I am eating those words Wednesday night. Yes. I think casting, that's the perfect way to describe it. I'm also
GG's.
as
Gerald, that one shot.
we'll defend anything Star Wars, but that That's really not true. I don't like Episode 8 or 9. I'm not a fan of those two movies. But I love Force Awakens, and one of the reasons I was really looking forward to this Rey movie is because I was kind of hoping it could, I'm not saying to decanonize Episode 8 and 9, but I was hoping that it would kind of serve as more of a direct sequel to what they were setting up in The Force Awakens, with her being this mysterious, powerful character, and going back to the idea of anybody, can be a powerful Jedi.
Could you do me a little favor then? Please do relax a little, won't you?
Yay! What you wanna do? Hey, yeah, I got a question for you. Hey, it's you!
Bargain out, it's okay. Brand name merchandise at up to 7% off. Fancy store prices. Hey, stop chain.
Like, okay, this is the mess that they got us in.
Hey,
So what's on your mind?
Madam VP
Harris, I'm worried about the election. Our basic freedoms are being tested. Yeah, girl, I'm here in the streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in... So what's on your mind? Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Our basic freedoms are being tested. Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. These extremists, as they say, they're not like us. They not. There's a full-on attack on our fundamental freedoms. The freedom to vote. Yep. The freedom to love who you love. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom for a woman to make decisions about her own body and not having her government tell her what to do.
Okay, so parking aside how fake and gay that was, I just can't believe the in these streets bit right there. Come on. She's been in the White House for the last 4 years now, flying Air Force, and now she's in these streets like she's trying to Jenny from the block it. I can't do that. I suffer from something where I just can't do something that feels that fake in these streets. I can't believe she actually said that.
So what's on your mind? Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Our basic freedoms are being tested. Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. These extremists, as they say, they're not like us. They not. There's a full-on attack.
Did you come to play with me? Would you take a request from me?
Absolute disaster. And this is because
sure. See you later, Zenny.
Somebody made it cheat so they have the ability.
Gohan's here too.
And if there's a character like Pencil that has a 2-bar special, they can do this forever. In the course of this video, which remains uncut, you're going to see this player do 10 specials in under a minute.
Hey, how come Vegeta's not here?
I'm all for the game being fun and unbalanced, but this is different.
You were the one who helped me to grow stronger, Piccolo.
Contestant Tien Shinhan, do you have anything to say about the fight?
Because as simple as it would be to just make this pose
You've grown to become quite strong. Now I want to see your improvements up close.
Contestant number 17, would you like to give a comment?
Full-time job of banning mods that give you cheat. Share this video as much as possible to spread awareness and get this player banned. This is not fun for literally anyone.
Yeah, I couldn't even listen to Kamala's Shay Shay interview. It was a dumpster fire.
Tired of waiting for payday? The Earn In app gives you paid $1,000. You can get up to $100 a day with no interest and no credit check. So whether you need cash for bills and groceries today or you're planning for tomorrow, hard and helps you get the most out of every day. It's your pay, your life, and let's face it, life is full of surprises. Download Earn It today.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explain and bring you guys another Boruto 2 Blue Vortex discussion for Chapter 15. And today, I want to talk to you guys about why Boruto's Spirit Karma, being confirmed without a shadow of a doubt in this last chapter, was the best thing to happen for Boruto's character and the direction that the story is taking. And most importantly, it has fixed a crucial element of Boruto's character, because the whole Wonder Kid with no weaknesses argument, it is completely in the trash now. For all intents and purposes, you should consider this a follow-up to the 27-minute video that dropped here on the channel Friday night, and a prelude to the video.
Oh wow, this is like a what if of something I've seen. Dragon Ball Kakarot. This is a what if in Dragon Ball Kakarot.
Leave it in the description box because I strongly suggest watching that. So some of the concerns you might have that don't get raised in this video, they have been addressed in the other video that I previously mentioned. So when we look at the reveal regarding Boruto and the whole situation of Momoshiki, we learned that Boruto is indeed afraid to lose in the battle, and he's been afraid to lose. Should have been a moment of feeling pride, successfully fighting alongside his love for Sasuke, his love for Naruto, and his love for years, the wars of Kage, this all-powerful leader who threatened the existence of the Ninja War. It went from a 12-year-old boy feeling pride and having a new appreciation for life.
As long as there is evil, great Saiyan!
Being ready to face the very creature that he thought he helped vanquish, and he had to do so under terrible circumstances because he stood there completely alone. His father and the other Kage, they were frozen in time, and while Sasuke was aware of what was going on, Sasuke chose to watch from afar, pretending to be frozen to observe Momoshiki since he could see what transpired with his Rinnegan eye. Between the confidence prophecy and Sasuke living his own world, he had every right to get afraid of what happened because this was more than a simple words again. It was something that even Sasuke himself told Boruto he was unaware of what would be next for his future. Told him, keep him updated if there's ever a development with this moment skill. This will be requires
what, baby?
For Boruto to get back to his mind with spiritual accomplishment. Even if he didn't know what it was, for what it was happening to his body, with each passing second, a small piece of himself being overwritten by almost being afraid. That fear, it was there.
As long as there is evil, great Saiyan will not give up the fight!
He had an apex predator staring in his face, and had been told at bad times for something. Over here! Even though this was his real taste of combat, deep down in his soul, almost thinking words that weren't just long, and by the time Karma began to flare up on his face,
I will not forgive you!
And he saw how freaked out Shojoji was.
Be
It took
penitent!
him so long to leave how right those fears he had for think of it from this perspective. A boy had only one in his era where he had zero of his needs. A loving mother, a long-term home, a growing hunt, and even his grandfather. He had his physical wants ready to be met in abundance. From spending money on trading cards to video games to Thunderburgers, for him to know that all of that was being in danger of being wiped away. It was enough to clip away his soul very slowly, and as he trained with Kawaki, he saw how there were others who wanted that vast monster power inside of him, wanted his body for reasons that he didn't know and understood, and he saw how there are people who could physically challenge his father in taijutsu, and then to be told by Goro he was a target. It was a sheltered world being shattered through time boards. At a rapid speed, he was aware of his body being taken over, even though he had no real only fragments, and it scared the daylights off. Well, as it should. As more time progressed, the hijacking of his body, violation of his body by the alien parasite influence of deep inside Boruto, it began to get even more frequent. First, it was to kill Moro, a threat equal to friends, a necessary evil. Then it became almost easy to doing the sensei's takeover and trying to kill his brother Kawaki by beating him to the Tensei. Then it transformed into Momoshiki calling him after Boruto cling to the hope that the Byakugan drug would suppress Momoshiki. Boruto could have a normal life and escape from Momoshiki to avoid he was too scared to sleep. Before he got those pills, not unless he was in his father's arms, only to have Momoshiki spit in his face, and then, this time, be able to take over his body when Boruto wasn't running low on chakra, making Momoshiki more dangerous than ever before. Momoshiki then attempted to capture Kawaki and even attempted to kill Boruto's father with Boruto's hands, because Boruto refused to fight his son. Then he had to suffer with Momoshiki gaslighting him in the time afterwards, manifesting the rest of his mind, and even had to be ready to kill Boruto's friends by hijacking his body, and was in the process of getting close to full control of Boruto that moment before Sasuke saved him. Boruto was truly tormented. A scared, confused boy that just lost his parents, had his eyes stolen, and was being undertaken by the very people he loved and grew up with. Everything had been taken away from him. Blue eyes and Momoshiki falling down the ice and Ada had finally taken everything away from him, and yet here he was, as we learned in the last chapter, facing this enemy Miko, fighting a losing battle that his sensei Sasuke flat out told him they stood no chance at winning, and Boruto had a broken sword during that battle, showing a glaring lack of skill. Now we learn, at some point during that fight, Boruto did attempt to use bombs, showing how desperate the situation was. Against base code, he wasn't even using his bombs. Yet when he tried to use bombs, for the first time ever, Boruto, he saw him using wrong language to refer to the power of Kama. Boruto described what happened during that moment not as being like a fog like before, when Momoshiki took over. It started that way, where he was aware of what was happening but not in full control, and still able to somewhat fight back. But this time, he described it as feeling himself dying, and worst of all, fully conscious that part of himself was dying in the process. Just as Momoshiki warned him with Momoshiki's gaslighting, saying that the next time Momoshiki gained full control, he'd be the one in the driver's seat, and that Boruto would only exist in a small corner of his mind, tormented. And we now know it's because of their minds and spirits merging together that this is taking place. Momoshiki, for all intents and purposes, exists inside of Boruto's DNA. And Kawaki, someone who's more experienced with Kama than Boruto, knows more about Kama than Boruto. Even Kawaki looked along by what it was that he heard Boruto say, flat out saying that it had gotten worse in the last 2 years. And
I was looking to a career that was more computer-oriented.
Nice transition. You two nigga has gotten better.
And that is an understatement. If this were a DEFCON measurement in the Naruto world, which for those of you guys who do not know how the ratings work in real life, DEFCON 5 is everything is normal business, and DEFCON 1 is a nuclear attack level threat. Boruto, based on what he's telling Kawaki, he's at DEFCON 3, which is being prepared for above normal measures, ready to mobilize to eliminate a threat within minutes of it becoming a problem. He flat out told Kawaki that while he is himself, he is still scared of Kama, and if it ever comes to it, and Momoshiki hijacks his body, he's not going to be able to control himself, and that Kawaki needs to kill him, no hesitation. It's a massive jump from DEFCON 3 to DEFCON 1, where it's the worst possible scenario you can, because at this point, Momoshiki is moments away from being able to compensate Chakra, because he likely is able to control Kawaki when it comes to this. That's exactly why this is important. Look at how strong Boruto is right now currently. Without ever having used the funds, he's already above Jigen despite all of this, which means he's above Naruto and Sasuke for jurisdiction. generations. Now you add in the power boost that comes from the Karma Seal, as well as the full manifestation of Momoshiki's horn and Momoshiki's consciousness and complete control. That makes Boruto, who's already scary as he is, and it makes him the nightmare of legends that is so unstoppable that 1,000 years later, people will refuse to believe that someone this terrible ever existed. Make no mistake, Boruto would be unstoppable with Momoshiki and Momoshiki his body. But don't take my word, take Sasuke. Sasuke flat out told Boruto that if he were to master everything Sasuke taught him, Boruto would be unstoppable. Now you add in his training with the Teshi Koga, interactions, and how super advanced Boruto got from learning all the jutsu, skills, and knowledge of all the Borutos, all the possible timelines that ever came to be. This is Momoshiki getting control of Prime Boruto. Rasengan Fusehiko is a jutsu that in its baby state, not even near full power, was able to shake the planet and bully a beyond Jigen level fighter. At near full power, it left Hidari with only his head and part of his chest and one arm. Momoshiki would have that, and based on what we saw when Momoshiki took over Boruto prior, he saw the benefits of the compression of Rasengan. It made the Rasengan to eliminate the weakness of damage in the body from Rasengan's recoil in the compression state, and shooting it out like a bullet not only takes away the damage from the user, but the added speed of a big shot like a projectile allows more damage and faster flip because it is a ranged attack. Momoshiki's high battle IQ made real-time adjustments. Imagine Momoshiki being able to combine the light and the Rasengan with Boruto's flying Raijin any of the other techniques that Boruto knows and can use, or even Momoshiki's own techniques that Momoshiki could use while controlling Boruto. Boruto might have powered up with the intention of fighting someone as strong as Kuro and to save the world that his father, Sensei, fought so hard to save multiple times over. But the trade-off is that it's a two-way street between himself and Momoshiki, while Boruto is in control. He's humanity's greatest savior, his greatest asset. Someone most omnipotent people will tell stories of Boruto the Great, the one-eyed wonder kid, Thunderburger, eating phenomenon, fauna, evil, space boogie monsters. But when he loses control, he has the chance to become the very thing that Hagoromo told Naruto Kage eventually became, someone who the populace they feared for how powerful she was and how cool she was. Because the power can corrupt the internal conflict of what we have right now with Boruto character, where the kind-hearted boy is having to carry such a large burden on his shoulders. Go so long without ever having a reason to smile, have lost so much sleep with this burden on his shoulders the last 3 years, all because he knows he's one failed moment away from becoming a monster. It makes Boruto struggle, and his hero's journey one that has more stakes to it because he's so close to coming off of the deep end here, and he knows it, he dreads it, he is scared, he is terrible. For all intents, he is alone right now. Just as Momoshiki told him, he will lose everything. Boruto is on his own, having only his brother Kawaki to trust that he can save him if it ever comes to it, because he can't put that burden on anybody else. And yet, in spite of this, despite being alone, as Sasuke told Boruto at the end of Part 1 before, that Boruto would have to learn the lessons that Naruto learned with Naruto, and slowly being able to invite people into love. Boruto's having to reclaim so much that was taken away from him, and yet at the same time, that monster power inside of him makes Boruto a threat to the very people that he's trying to regain their love. It makes the the story that is almost as captivating as the editing in the Chapter 15 review, which you can click here on the left side of the screen if you've not seen it just yet, or you can check out my newest Anime Explained video where on that channel I discuss non-Naruto content.
Pretty much super low.
Light grenade!
Over here.
Took me out just now. Oh hell no. Really? Y'all don't talk about probably silent. What you do? Damn, y'all gonna finally beat the Cyberman. Oh, you ain't pound up to nothing. Oh, y'all ready with this shit. Just the good ass lady. He dodging shit.
Time to go wild.
Just look ugly.
Okay, Wolfang Blast! Wait a second. Okay, Wolf Fang Fist! Don't hit me! Let's go crazy! I'm gonna wrap this up! Spirit Ball!
You little fucker.
That's it! No more games! Bring it! I see you! Let's go crazy! I'm gonna wrap this up! Spirit Ball! Don't hit me! That's it! No more games! I see you! You're mine! Let's go crazy! I'm gonna wrap this up! Spirit Ball!
I do.
Oh, God, why my ear itch so bad?
Still call that man boy. That man, old lady put a baby in her.
The MVP selling 2 Nordstrom. Nice. Alright, let's go. Really get going. Wait, a drone? Cool. Can I get Nordstrom? Nice. Let's go. Alright, now we can get this guy in super easy. Let's go. Motorcycle or helicopter? Helicopter would probably be Another fake ad. Well, this movie is completely real. Class War Survival. They saw all the fake ads and decided to make them a real game. And if you download it, it's not like the ads, then you can come back and completely roast me. So tell me, Class War Survival for free.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. This is a concept that I'm sure is popular, but surprisingly I've never done before. I've done similar things before, but not exactly the same. I want to make my own big tracks about technical stories and therapy. Well, I'm going to stick in by the title, we'll be covering what it feels like to explain her. Anyways, let's begin covering the scenario. How nervous you feel. Many of them might be realistic, but here's what Brad's side is nice. And what Vegeta and Nappa arrived, that's basically a few weeks earlier. So, not too worthwhile to change. I was actually having a passport for it. And I know that once we get to share at that point, basically the rest of the ground is let me get the old power regardless of what happens. The easiest point is to kill guy, because that's how we went Super Saiyan in the first place. And it's a kill. Thanks for us, but not thanks to the kill of no food. Kill a guy before that too. No time to after the brief shock of it, more games. It's only natural to become the best friend. This is different. There is some sort of primal rage that can't tell the Xanger actually battles out. What's the rest of the team stands in the spot. There's the answer. Generate right there. The more goals game, Harris type. That'll do for now, I suppose. Solar Flare! She says that she doesn't have it, so he takes it. And Vivi goes off on his own. He calls for Nimbus, and when he tries to fly at Nimbus, he can't. The others try to stop him, especially Roshi, where he's not to. But it's hard to get. By the time you get outside, Goku just completely jumps up. At first, he gets his strength to jump and he blasts his element, but instinctively, he gets like actually kind of pulls off at first. It's really tricky. And it's actually well meant. Solar Flare! And he didn't just see it in other sense of the point. He doesn't know why he has to preserve his power. This is kind of bad. No time to think about it. He flies off following her to the right. From the ground below, that's why we must master the art of peace in addition to the art of war. The Turtle Hermit School will be with you. Always. Transform will be my greatest, most powerful. Roshi makes it easy. Of course, he doesn't know how to do but he's less than that. Whatever power Goku has right now, it actually might be enough to take out whatever breakfast was. If his power is that good, but Roshi's worried about that rage that goes. Don't fail me now! Realize this guy looks so good. Tambourine's not even too concerned at first, but he confirms that he is going to kill Krillin, and says he's having a fighter. Plus, he does have the Dragon Ball. Thankfully, Goku's going to there's enough time to pass for him to gain some sort of. If not, he forgot to suppose that they're going to other fighters. But of course, immediately after hearing all this, he gets to go to the when Dragon Ball then one shot is never left. The film has faced with their second. But strangely enough, right after this fight, Goku then powers back down to space. He starts to fly on foot, and also unable to fly, he punches the Dragon Ball, holding on to the Dragon Ball space, and he hits the ground unconscious. Not too long later, Roshi and the rest of the group stumble upon him. My turn now, guys. Right, and he actually has the Dragon Ball. Plus, Roshi has those he represents much everything. If he could realize that in the moment, he transforms. But he tells Roshi what to do. He props him to Dragon Ball, kill him, and also fight him kind of fired up now. Other Pokemon. And Roshi seems to have an idea for their own. My turn now. Oh, wow, that's my question. Not that bad. Doing this can be a big threat man. And also, figure out what that power is like. Not only burning, but it might be greater, especially against me. That's one of those up against. There's no way to pull it without that. And the rest of the crew. Go high! related to that giant it's one of the disappointments. Goku kept super in shape, and he actually was somewhat for him. The angle did pretty good for him, but soon enough, he gained second. Well, that was supposed to be a lot of fun.
Let's go beyond.
Understand the great initiative. No one has anything to pass it in order to, but unlike the grade 8 one of these, it does.
My turn now.
Plus, this forms the way from
I'll give you a fight.
That is he angered when they transform out of something. At least now they can tackle Roshi helping. They're gonna have to plan something. Roshi doesn't know one way they can probably contain King Piccolo, but they do need a backup plan, and Goku could be the perfect one. At least if they can somehow unlock that power again. But Goku does need to recover a bit first. King Piccolo waits for Temporary to come back, but he never does. And of course, this means he never gets his hand on the dragon. Wonders what's taking him so long. Did he actually fall in battle or something? No, there's no way. His son is strong. But just as important for him, he wanted to list all the tournament contestants. And he still doesn't have that because Goku was able to get that Temporary as well. So he decides he's going to make a few more sons. First off, he needs to figure out what happened to Tambourine, and he needs to send someone out to collect the Dragon Ball. After years back, the Pilaf gang really wants him. If he regains the youth, he'll be unstoppable. But he does need 7 Dragon Balls. The big issue for him here is that he knows Tambourine's dead. He actually is said to his head himself. And then puts him on high alert immediately because that's another goal. They need to find out who exactly killed Tambourine. He had the list of tournament contestants. He had a Dragon Ball. And most importantly, one of his sons was trying to preserve him. The group tries to uncover the mystery of what that form is. One interesting thing to note is that Goku wasn't able to fly on Nimbus, which must be some sort of malicious he's been taught because before, Goku flew on and no issues at all. And just to test it again, following Nimbus. Now that he's in his
Yeah, maybe I'll go with Great Saiyan, man.
So it did have to do with that power. And there's a lot of mystery surrounding what it is and what is its power. For now, we're going to go to Super. He gets that got sort of have that power. And that really is the case, that's true with him. But he's determined. Whatever that power is, he'll figure out things. All the Dragon Balls quick going.
I am the unmitigated champion of justice.
They'll have to kind of charge their with this is their main force battle and they can it was before and they can conquer their problem.
And now it's time to finish this.
He tries to spend the form again, but can't really control it. A man can go to a box with the actual but here it is. First of all, and here the circle has died so the combination of this makes it when eventually does happen. There is another issue with it, and they deal a lot more practical. Power right in the last one that I mentioned. It just basically looks part of the and the second it does turn Super Saiyan, basically pops right out. This is
no mercy!
Someone else brought it.
You cannot hide from me!
They don't want this important. But the Pilaf thing was actually a five Dragon Balls here, and they do notice that one of them is out. They realize now that the Impact Power was actually in one of them, and it got taken.
There you are!
So they sent out another one.
And now it's time to finish this!
Essentially ready to get a jump down.
I'm on it!
That's not good. The issue is that
the final blow!
That's true for some defeated by Caesar, the same person, so they make this guy a fighter.
No mercy!
I'll say it. See if he gets it close. You pick with yourself as possible. The second time, after those tries to fight him is actually pretty good. Also, the other tries to fight him is he wants to focus on games where he gets to focus back on
and now it's time to finish this!
Roshi actually has a starts comparing he could look and recognize both. This is actually really good. And he tries to make off but this is a lot of this not really easy to break the direct game, but now all of his friends are direct game. His status is not wrong. He's responsible for killing his death. And if he doesn't do something bad, his other friends will die.
No mercy!
Despite the game,
where could you be? There you are! It's hero time!
He tells Gabriel to let it end. all respect. Now, make no mistake about that. Roshi has the stuff to try to
And now it's time to finish this.
Piccolo doesn't have fight.
And now join me.
I'm on it.
He does very much.
The final blow. And now it's time to finish this.
You swear what, baby?
And now join me.
Don't want to go play
I'm on it.
Oh.
The final blow.
Different ending.
And they like some type of facial service, or they got like a towel, you know, the towel wrapper. I mean, they face and eyes and everything, and they let you do it. Because it's the other something and on the thing. Well, we go wake up. Yeah, we jump over there, just get out there, barber.
Yeah, that's not even a why would you do that? Like, we need for to do that just for the.
They not doing that. They letting us. Why?
I know that, but just the implication of the prank. You know what I'm saying? Like we not even for to play like that. Like, not in my shop. Nah, we need for the dog. You a barber in my shop pulling pranks like that, nigga. Don't even worry about booth rent for this week. Just go ahead, pack up, bro. We ain't even doing that. And don't pack up, bro. You good? Nah, you good. You good. Just let you know your clients, you know what I'm saying? You moving on to other things, you know what I'm saying? Had to part ways. You good. Mm-hmm.
This is hilarious.
But whatever he had going on, your cut free. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell out my shop, boy.
I mean, it's multiple barbers. It ain't like the same.
I get you. I get that. I'm pretty sure if it's on somewhere you can see it like that, that means it's multiple barbers partaking into the prank. It's a trend. It's not. I wouldn't be playing with nobody like that. Yeah, this ain't gonna turn out right. Like, you doing too much. You know, because of course y'all think, hey, it's suck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we ain't even finna play with folks. I play with you.
It's fate. Here we go.
Nobody got two out of it. Couple of models that they don't make knockouts.
Goes higher and higher.
Right.
Do you want to see what I'm capable of? It's fate. Come on, get out of my way. No hard feelings. I won't lose. You know that won't work. It's fate, but I can sense their presence. Let's go! Here it goes!
They play with them.
Is that all?
What's the freezer thought just now? Oh. Ooh. You already know what's up. know what's up with these boys.
Vegeta, I need your help. Just one more time.
So I swore I'd never merge bodies with you again.
So I guess the rest part is I gotta pick a random sand, or they go give me one.
How about this? How about this? You're mine! Tremble in fear! You're a joke! How about this? Gotcha! Take this! There's no way you can beat me! goes it? All right, let's go.
It's been a wood.
Hey!
It's starting up, old man.
I'm so late.
Goku!
What's that?
Hey, Zenny!
Goku, let's be off. That was rather nerve-wracking.
See ya! Hey!
Single kick. He rockets up in the air, right through his ship, making it crash into the sea with the Pilaf gang crew. The group doesn't even realize it's there. An injured Piccolo hovers in air and then looks down below. Seeing the moonlight getting closer and closer, a comic on a cause launched upwards. The kick hit looks even certain death. With no other option, he spits out one hand, launching the ball into the it's a Goku stands there on the island below. They're amazed at his power.
He ain't playing. Speak to Gohan. He's giving a second chance. And it's gonna stop now, my boy. He ain't playing. Go easy, ain't playing. Oh.
Well, he does control him, but an explosion and more. What will be next? and they do that right after. With everyone still completely unsure of what the hell they're doing. And Goku's been doing really so strong for his matches yet, thanks to Goku's so carefully right then, always still directly Goku. But they're more than sure how it's
I'll defeat you!
I'll do it on Goku. So, they go after any of their other
You're
toast. Because no one. They just went after that exact moment. No one's told about everything too, and Goku even shows them how it is. You gotta have to say, here Goku's power is scary, but not like this. Like that giant monster with that perfect. This is way too but at least Goku actually has some sort of
Nowhere left to hide. There you are.
Back at Kame House, someone said
Spotted you.
At first they're worried it's ready to fight.
Try that.
Manson is not
Special beast cannon.
He knows that you're trying to love him session. He's the creator of the he's the guardian of it. From his lookout, witnessing and he seeks to be strong, especially in the control. Maybe one of the is out there. He has to be and especially let's make sure Goku's 180.
Special beast
cannon. They tell them about the they Piccolo's been together, and now they know he can be incarnated. Right, that's exactly what I'm talking about. First of all, he goes and Thomas wants to trade with them. Thomas goes to 57. Now,
I'll defeat you!
But it'll allow him to go on his sport. And he's ready for whatever life. Goku's training on Kami. Of course, Kami has a lot to do. But one of the things they want to work on is that form. Still, nobody knows the
I'll defeat you!
Something other than
you're toast!
So maybe it's because of that, just weird genetic makeup. And the fact that it's so no one knows what he's saying. So, I'm not fantastic that time to figure out what makes that.
You're toast!
It's not just raw power that plus, with Goku being a lot stronger here and having Super Saiyan, when he goes into the Room of Spirit and Time, he's actually able to last there a little bit longer, but eventually taps out. He lasts a few months though, which is longer than before. In case you don't remember, he actually did go into the Room of Spirit and Time as a kid. It's just that he can be in there too. But amidst his training here, he actually doesn't. Soon enough, we get to the 23rd World Tournament. And up until the final match with Goku and Piccolo, nothing really changes because this doesn't affect anyone else's game. Well, I guess one thing that would change is that Goku's matches would go way easier. Although he does hold himself back to try and have a fun fight, but still. It's not like he was necessarily struggling in the first place. And against Piccolo, he hopes for a good challenge, but he is confident that he'll win. He holds back Super Saiyan, of course, because he wants to test Piccolo's power. If he just goes in with Super Saiyan, he'll win way too easy. He's been waiting for this fight with Piccolo, and he thinks Piccolo may be able to impress him. But even when holding back Super Saiyan, he's way too strong for Piccolo. And Piccolo's not satisfied, not only because he's losing here, but the fact that Goku's not using his full power. He tells Goku to do the same thing with not going to be embarrassing. He wants Goku to defeat him at his full strength. In a brilliant display, much to everyone's shock, following spread going on, there would be concerned seeing this again, but Goku seemed way more tame in this one. Not just that, he seemed to have some sort of control of it. Now, it's not 100% efficient still, but he could use it willingly whenever he wanted. The reason he was acting so differently before was because of all the intense emotions he was feeling in Krillin. Here, it's still Goku. Sure, there's a bit of maliciousness within him when he's Super Saiyan, which is why he can cry on Nimbus. But it doesn't affect him. He's just using it like it's any other thing. This is also a big shock to Chi-Chi, who's still a bit close to Goku here. But it's confusing why Goku suddenly turns blonde and looks like a delinquent. Is she marrying his delinquent and she didn't know it?
Want to get paid today? The Earnin app gets you paid as you work, not until you can get up to $100 a day, no interest, mandatory fees. So, whether you need cash today for bills and groceries, or you're planning for tomorrow, Earnin helps you get more.
This is just to see if you can play with anybody.
But still, technology's been really strong. Even though he had to hold back, that still wasn't really good.
Gotta win with the Cybermen.
Good. And Piccolo promising Goku to come back and save him. He'll make it his life's mission. Whatever he tells it, he'll do it. So, the Piccolo ends up surviving the normal knowing he's not going to be able to do it. So, well, it's like that. He knows he's not. He's getting a lot stronger. And with Goku still gains Chi-Chi, that means This is where we're like, well, not right off. Because sometimes get beside the fact that I know from porn, which doesn't change at all. I visit those same solo so, for one, I think that that's both and I didn't plan to go to but those Super Saiyan here really enough to go on sale the so in the first place that I guess for this scenario we can still keep it. Because it's seemingly a rare case where Hybrid Saiyan was born now, another thing is, with this effect of power, the reason I mentioned this is because a lot of people feel this effect of their trunks are so strong and able to that's probably this one is like way later on. This is the best selling book. I know you don't love that part, but it's not here to see but that's kind of insane, especially because we're not even sure if this guy's out of my way. Or which is actually like Super Saiyan. And if that's the case, then you actually unlock your trunks are the whole reason I mentioned this is that that's not even if Goku trunks they weren't born it's still the fact that it's still going to be I don't care I know some people are probably not sure why those help but the second reason why that probably isn't the case at all. So, right side still one and power and being a recessive trait doesn't mean that it's going to be affected by Goku's power at all. That's just genetics. Tangent aside, that explains why Gohan's going to be larger than Satan. I still think it was necessary because I don't want a bunch of people asking why isn't Gohan a Super Saiyan at birth. No, that's not happening. Following the time skip, there is still a reunion plan at Kame House, and Goku ends up going with Goku. All seems well and good here until Raditz eventually shows up. His interaction with Piccolo goes pretty much like normal. Now, there's a chance that he could go to Goku instantly, but Goku's powers have been so suppressed that he won't even notice it. At least not first. So he still encounters Piccolo and then goes to fight Goku right after. And when he arrives at Kame House, of course, he tries to act intimidating, and he thinks he overpowers Goku too, especially when judged by a scouter who's pretty weak, which is very disappointing, especially with the fact that he doesn't even have a tail anymore. Although, it seems like his son does, which is how he instantly recognizes that Gohan is actually Goku's son. The fact that he has a tail, he's a hybrid Saiyan. That's an interesting thing to note, and he'll definitely have the helmet you get now. Goku learns a little bit more about his origin, and Raditz tells him to join him. Obviously, Goku declines it, but then Raditz gets aggressive. He tries to attack Krillin, but Goku blocks these. Raditz notices something strange and he doesn't. In that brief moment when he jumps to defend Krillin, first of all, Kakarot moves really quickly, but on top of that, his power jumped a lot. Felix's scouters actually never hit Kakarot's power limit to 3K. That's zero. And no, it's actually not. That's not Goku's base strength. Right now, he's really heavily suppressed because he has no reason to fight. Well, at least not until Raditz showed him. His true base strength is actually more than 10. I feel like this is pretty reasonable because not only did he get better training while he's Super Saiyan, but the fact that he used the Rubik's Sphere of Time for a little bit longer than normal, even if the training wasn't really too crazy. But keep in mind, this is his base strength too. And I don't need to tell you that for the Sokka, he'll fight him, but not him. So they go off and fight. And Raditz actually been able to take Goku over, which will actually work in his favor later on. Goku and Raditz start fighting with Fates, and Goku easily overpowers him. Raditz realizes that he might be outmatched here, so he might try and pull some tricks, but at first he can't really do anything against Goku. But he does buy some time to think by telling Goku more about his origin, more about the Saiyans and more who he is. That explains a lot. The fact that he was born with a tail, and the fact that he was able to transform into a great ape, which also makes him realize that he was the one who programmed Goku. He learns the fact that there's 3 of them alive, Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa, and 4 if you include Goku. And yeah, I know, Marvel Barra gets Marvel too, but no one knows why. The main reason he's trying to get some time here is because he has his hand behind his head. Charts is hard to show. This is going to be real quick. Go over there. Is this understand? No, there's no. That's not. You look so ugly. And don't tell him that's Rat's reaction. He's never seen this one before. He says that's kind of funny, but he's hoping to learn more about this. When Rat's explained that reaction, he feels without that patience, he knows more than him. Where are you going? Little. It's not some sort of legend, it's a transformation. I love it. Rat is actually as unlucky to face off. Let's go! And Rat is with Rat. You're pissing me off! Not only does he break his insane, so strong. So even if that's not what we are, that's not how it's done. I'll kill you! In the top of that, Hollywood figured that out anyway because he got his tail into the local transforming. But with Rats explaining so much about the Saiyans and Goku can't transform, as well as the importance of the Saiyans, that helped Goku later. And you might be wondering, why didn't Goku before? Well, this is another thing that Rats. Where'd you go? The fight went so quickly. First off, I need to run for your life. You're out of here! Just go down already! He knows that there's other things probably children. Where are you going? He's not just much of a power force, so that means Goku's probably way stronger than his friends as well. Even if Raditz shows up with his friends, that's not going to be a problem. And that's if he comes back. Raditz knows that this is a good guy, even if he brings Vegeta and Nappa. Of course, they saw all this over the Scouter too, and they realize it's probably not the best idea to go to Earth. They're going to regroup with Raditz immediately and plan something else. So,
now, hold on, I gotta get my dog. He's
someone else that shows it about to shoot down the ship, but Goku stops. It's Piccolo. He was actually watching the whole time, all the way back at Comet House, and he heard everything. But why would he let Raditz go? Because that guy's his brother, and Goku says no. That didn't even cross his mind. Judging by how that guy acted, that's no brother of his. But even so, that's not the reason Goku let him go. And Piccolo tells him that he does realize the other Saiyans might show up again. It might not just be Raditz next time. He doesn't know if or when they'll show up, but there's no way Raditz is just going to let that go. They definitely came here for a reason. They want Goku to join them for a reason, so they probably will do that. And Goku's not too concerned. And if the other Saiyans do show up, he'll defeat them as well. Plus, he has a ton of good friends to help him. Piccolo makes his best they prepare, and Goku thinks that might be a good idea. Even though he can handle himself, he needs to make sure his friends can too. Still, he's not entirely concerned about the Saiyans, but now that Piccolo mentions it, it might be worth preparing. They don't know if and when the Saiyans will come back. And for all they know, they might be stronger. Goku needs to be prepared as well. Despite him defeating Raditz so easily, weeks pass, and Raditz arrives back to one of the Frieza Force bases. He's still pretty badly injured, and the others take notice of this. Normally this isn't too big of a concern, but they don't actually know where Raditz went, and thankfully Frieza doesn't know about it yet. Especially with Raditz being such a low-level soldier, him leaving his post for a bit wasn't really noticed right away. But that's the issue. Soon enough, people are going to get suspicious, and he's going to have to explain what he was up to. Back at the base, he contacts Vegeta and Nappa. Tell them they may be a good person. He's been careful about using the scouters his entire time too, and while he did use it on Earth, he really used it to admit. Since he can't be too sure about what the scouters are for and who's spying on him, if someone is spying on him, he can never be too safe. And that's why Vegeta and Nappa agree to this. They do need to be in person because it's the safest way to talk. So, they set up a meeting point. They're going to meet halfway somewhere so they can meet quick. They are still pretty far away, but thankfully, this means they only have to wait a few months to meet instead of maybe a year. Unless they were to get on one of the bigger ships somehow, because right now they're just stuck with their attack balls. But that's fine. They'll make do with this. They are eventually able to meet up halfway at some other dates, with Raditz giving the rundown on everything he saw. At first, Vegeta and Nappa were furious with him, thinking he's useless for not being able to recruit Kakarot. But while they briefly communicated with Raditz when he was on Earth, they suddenly realized that there was a reason he lost. They would have lost too, probably. Thankfully, Raditz was smart enough to not say anything over the scatters. That's why he also didn't flat out tell Goku what he was, because he wasn't sure if he was listening. So, Vegeta at least commended for playing it smart like that. Still, time is probably limited for them because of the fact that they went to Earth in the first place. Thankfully, Vegeta and Nappa aren't supposed to be here right now either, so next time they face Frieza, it's probably not going to be good. Same goes for Raditz, too. Nappa thinks that they should all go to Earth to get Kakarot. If he really is a Super Saiyan like Raditz is claiming, well, he can be the best shot they have at defeating Frieza. Especially now, because they made their move and tried to recruit another Saiyan, time is limited because soon the will be asking what went on. And even though he only briefly used the scatter on Earth, still, there might be recordings of what he was talking about. Because apparently scatters do record audio clips, so knowing they knew this, and there's probably clips of him talking to Kakarot. Thankfully, Frieza doesn't have a reason to look right now at them. But the thing is, he definitely could in the future. If they're lucky, the scatter might have only saved him locally. But there is a chance it got transmitted back to the Frieza Force base if someone was listening. And
who said you could ask me out? Do you even have an ability?
What?
My last boyfriend was a level 3. You think I'd slum it with a level 1 loser like you?
I asked you for your number because we're life partners.
Unbelievable.
Someday, I'll be strong enough to stand up to my bullies. Hopefully this can change my fate. They'd say I stink of blood if I could smell anything. This is my place. It's not much, but it's home. My whole life fits inside this suitcase. I lost everything in the war.
Quintella, I have some bad news. It's about your parents.
Where are they? What happened?
They saved a lot of lives, but they wanted you to have this.
The aliens burned the world, killed my family, and all I got was this stupid book. A book that's impossible to open. Still, my parents must have left it to me for a reason. It's my one shot at answers. Okay, so far no reaction. I don't know why I keep trying. Damn it. It's like my parents wanted to taunt me with an ability book from beyond the grave. They could have at least left instructions. What the hell is happening?
Congratulations. You have been granted the vampire system.
Knowing how much Frieza hates the Saiyans, he probably has those scatters attached. Vegeta says they don't really have a choice. Especially if Frieza starts to ask questions. He's not stupid. If he puts 2 and 2 together, he'll know where they went and why they went there. For Kakarot, they could have just told him that they needed his help to take over a planet. That's one thing, and Kakarot had no other info, so that was fine.
I'm about to
And
get
if
back
he actually
to
did
y'all.
go
I
along
just
with
want
them,
to order me some
Frieza probably
food.
would have
I
liked
am
that.
hungry.
The issue is they went to Earth to find another Saiyan, and no one came back, which will tell Frieza a few things. First of all, they were trying to recruit another Saiyan. Not a good look in the first place. Second of all, that Saiyan was too strong for them to defeat. Again, not a good look. And third, that Saiyan isn't an ally of theirs, which means he could be an enemy to the Frieza Force. These are 3 terrible things together, and even if they could have initially brought back a Saiyan to help them take over other planets, there still was that underlying motive of wanting to defeat Frieza eventually. All these factors together will point Frieza right in that direction and have him realize this could be the first act of a rebellion, especially if he learns of the fact that the Saiyan might be so strong that he's potentially a Super Saiyan of legend. Vegeta says to just wait for now. That's really their only option here. Of course, they all talk in person, so this could all be discussed pretty openly. But people do notice other things on minis. First of all, they notice that the 3 Saiyans are meeting up in the first place, which is weird because they're not really supposed to be here at the moment. Maybe they just happen to pass by each other, but still. There's also one person in particular noticing that Vegeta's not at the base that he should be. So he decides to ask around a bit. Thankfully, he has colleagues on other bases, too. It's Qui. He's being a bootlicker for Frieza like usual, just to spite Vegeta. Eventually, he learns of what base Vegeta's at and asks some people there through the scouter. They didn't notice anything particularly strange, but they did see that Vegeta and Nappa seem agitated and maybe frightened for some reason. Seeing Vegeta being emo isn't necessarily anything new for them, but this is different. He seems almost scared over something, and they're not really sure why. Maybe it's just a hunch, but they do tell Qui this. Also unsure of why he's asking in the first place, but he tells them not to worry. This way he can get rid of Vegeta, and he could probably get on Frieza's good side too. Imagine if something actually is happening and he's the first one to
Okay, let's get to it.
Where'd you go? You can't hide from your life. Where are you going? Be gone! You're out of here! Just go down already!
Perhaps if you hadn't neglected your...
Now, feast your eyes!
My second form makes my previous.
You're going down! Why you? Why you?
It's nothing. So the three Saiyans leave their duties, as well as hiding this other Saiyan from him. That, of course, raises some alarms. There are very few clips, and they're just audio recordings, so Frieza can't really get much out of it. But from what he can gather, he hears Raditz read out Kakarot's power. One of Frieza shoots it to 3,000. But that's strange enough, Raditz decides to transform into Grade 8. After this, he becomes Scouron because Grade 8 didn't fit on him. So we just picked up this audio from the back, but he finds that weird. Transforming against Kakarot's one hit, but if its power is 3,000, Raditz transforming into Grade 8 should have been more than 1,000. It should have been over 200. But Frieza tries to enhance the report. The Scour doesn't actually have any powers, but he can hear Raditz shouting at some point. He then hears Raditz transform, and then he immediately shuts off the Scour. And he starts almost incessantly. Where are they hiding? There's ornaments. And the other Saiyan comes from Grade 8, because if they clips, you can actually hear Raditz talking about the fact that he has no take. He keeps trying to analyze it. They're trying to put together all the other. And he gathers around that other base where Raditz was from, and he sees Raditz. Maybe that Saiyan was suppressing his power like Frieza himself. That could be concerned, but we shouldn't have there's no one who's stronger. The thing that irks Frieza, though, is what if he's suppressing his power because he's potentially super sensitive? Maybe that's why he did not let Raditz after the injury, and they left the post for the first one. Yeah, but he has a slight suspicion. He's paranoid about it. Let's go back in there. Everyone is fair and calm. It's nothing too serious at home, because mainly Piccolo was just paranoid. Thinking that other Saiyan could show up and possibly be even stronger than him. Tommy could have been paranoid, especially with the fact that he was working. What drove him to the first? Well, to be frank, Piccolo doesn't really want to work with them, but the idea of other strong enemies out there not that he wants to defend this one. He clarifies that he's planning against him. But really, this is out of self-preservation. Especially with the fact that he has so strong those things, and I think that there might be other Saiyans out there as strong as he is. It's a bit terrifying. Now, though, he is being a bit paranoid because that is the Saiyans are that strong.
And who I'm listening to right now is Salad saying, just in case, whoever's watching, wondering who I'm listening to is Salad saying, man, he do a lot of what if stories. So.
He didn't say anything about it, and he didn't use it himself. But still, Goku likes the idea of trading. Sure.
You're done for now. Now, time for some turbo speed. You're too slow.
Sure.
You're making me yawn. Now, for my super special attack!
Try to keep up.
Right.
Yeah, over here! Dumbass! Over here! Over here! Over here! Yeah, over here! Die! Now, for my super special attack! Now, for my super special attack!
Over here.
Dumb.
A waste of time.
Frieza would have still found out eventually. But because of this, Vegeta has dark vision that can get Kakarot to join them. Still, Frieza now may be used as an enemy, and they want to use Kakarot's power to defeat him. After that, they'll leave him. They know he doesn't want to join the Saiyans, and they know that they can't defeat him. Either way, all the way, they prove the end. They don't take much time to make. He's off. For it sounds like he's going to find Frieza regardless, so it's better to actually go where allies are. Especially people who actually know about the enemy and can tell them before battle.
Over here! Over here! No way! Over here! Over here! Now, for my super special attack! Over here! Over here! Over Hiding like a bug. I've found you! Over here! Now, for my super special attack!
Try to keep up. waste of time.
Over here! Now for my super special attack! You're done for now. Off we go!
Over here.
You're done for now. Over here! Found you! Over here! Over here! Over here! No way! Over here! Now for my super special attack! Over here! Nice one! Now for my super special attack! No way!
This production is strong. He has a lot of confidence, but most importantly, he has Loki is really strong in nothing like reason because they don't know the true extent of his power. And on top of that, they'd love to be able to fight themselves. But there's a pretty big issue. They might be short. What is it that? So, they don't know. They could be the ones. They don't know. Oh, they could actually. Loki knows how to do that. Maybe they could look serious. Place where they can get years of training. Normally, you can't usually be Saiyans, but these Saiyans are pretty tough, so maybe they should be able to. Besides, if the Saiyans can handle it, they can at least test out. Vegeta also mentioned that gravity is going to make their training go slower. Roman offers almost able to do something. All the Saiyans that look at him because this is the first time he talks, and he gets kind of scared. Now, he's really going to have to go and make something with him. He's saying he shouldn't have time. These guys are crazy.
Wow. Completely got a trophy, completed 30 bonus now.
You'd love to try that as well. Gravity training sounds awesome. The Saiyans are brought up to the lookout and they do some group training. The rest of the group, of course, still isn't too trusting of the Saiyans, but thankfully, Goku's there, so no matter what, they're going to be able to stop the Saiyans. Strangely enough, Goku gets contacted by someone. It's King Kai. I'm surprised that King Kai didn't have it. King Kai mentioned that briefly on the and he is pretty good. Thankfully, he knows about the Dragon Ball. King Kai seems to know this could be a chance to stop Frieza, and that would be beneficial for everybody. So he wants to help out however willing. He says he'd be willing to take on a student, besides anyone from Vegeta's group. Of course, Goku's the best pick for this, but Tommy says Goku probably shouldn't be it because he's the best insurance they have against the Saiyans. If Goku's gone, who knows what the Saiyans will be up to. They're only allies here because they have a common enemy. For all he knows, they could try and kill everyone and take over everything, so they can't really have Goku leave them alone. He basically has to babysit them. But Kami has a few other choices. They're pretty strong to show a lot of confidence. Krillin and Shinhan and Piccolo. King Kai is honestly not too sure. Mainly about Piccolo, because Piccolo's still kind of a bad guy. Kind of like the Saiyans who made it work with them just because they all have a common enemy. Kami thinks this would be a perfect opportunity for Piccolo to grow even further. Not just
Oh yeah, I gotta get my food on my cage.
He's noticed very slightly Piccolo's starting to soften up. He's not as evil as King Piccolo, nor is he as evil as he was before. This is a crucial moment in his life and a turning point. Not to mention, he's a strong warrior as is, who's very motivated, and he shows a lot of promise. Kami tells all of them he gets therapy. Krillin and shall not accept because this is a great chance to help him find Earth and to grow stronger. And especially wants to do this because he wants to see if he can catch up to Goku eventually. Piccolo reluctantly agrees to it, especially because it's possible he can't grow stronger. Kiktai is intrigued to see how these do with his students. Yamcha and Chaozu are still unconscious about training with them. Tommy's going to continue working with them, but he feels that these three are more than ready to go. Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa eventually enter the school time again. They only stay in for
Alright, hold on, y'all.
If this goes well, they'll probably go back in later, maybe next time with Kakarot too. They do grow considerably stronger and leave after a few months of training there. Another big purpose for this was to actually get them strong enough to train with Goku. Before Goku overpowered them so much that training with them would kind of hold them back, particularly Raditz and Nappa. And Goku kind of hoped they grow more in the time chamber, but he thinks that maybe it's the way they train. He's going to have to take it upon himself to train them. And honestly, the Saiyans kind of hate this. The fact that they have to stoop to get Kakarot's help and having him be a de facto master for them, it's irritating and embarrassing, but they do know it will help them grow stronger, and that's what they need right now. Plus, he is the Super Saiyan. How else will they become Super Saiyan if they don't train with him? Frieza, of course, isn't going to get to Earth just yet, but for some of his soldiers, they are pretty cool to find. Most aren't really that strong. There are a few who have power levels of 5 digits. And Goku's pretty impressed with how the Saiyans fight. They're able to defeat all the Frieza Corps soldiers, and they don't even need a turn grade 8. Before, Raditz and Nappa definitely would have needed it. They even want to compare their power levels at the moment, but Goku says not to rely on it. He relies on sense of ki, first of all, and second of all, basing their power off numbers isn't always going to be reliable. That's why Raditz initially thought Goku was way weaker when he first came to Earth. He can see how truly differently these Saiyans think. They're clearly very battle smart, especially Vegeta. And Goku knew the Saiyans are very different from him, but he sees that they have completely different philosophies. They fight so differently, and but it's one thing they have in common. So that's one aspect of the show. Meanwhile, training with the I'm not sure how to handle how to help he's actually
Tremble before my power! You fallen for it! It's high time you had a taste of the power that can destroy the stars! You can't escape me anymore!
You're still.
I was trying to get anyway.
Let the bloodbath commence.
Looks so good.
Years ago, he just wanted to get revenge and take over Earth. But now he's focused more on self-improvement for his own sake, not just to dominate the planet and kill all his enemies. He assures big.
Yeah, I did that based on one hand while eating.
Besides, whatever you say, it's not him. Will win. He has no potential. No matter what, he's gonna run on top of the board. He has a few extra months to train, and then Frieza actually comes there. Prime has had to make his way. The group of two guys planted his back, and carrying the tank back to his way. He's just behind him. He got way stronger than his high and had to make money. Notably, Kyle can just take a look at his best thanks to his energy, but Ken Crow is pretty less. Both because these three are so strong, and he's pretty glad to see it, especially given the history with them and the fact that they're all surrounded. Notably, Piccolo's Vegeta issue, in the sense that he seems more warmed up to being around. That's probably the greatest part of Goku. There's a big crew raising the three. There's Goku, Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa, Yamcha, Kazuma, and Tommy, and there he is, joined by Piccolo, Vegeta, Krillin, and Goku's excited to see how strong this guy is, but also, he doesn't need to focus on actually defending the state.
Do you need to learn about AI if you don't work with it? Will it help you in your career? The short answer is yes. It's likely that whatever career you're in,
considering everything was the same during the time. First thing to say is uncontrolled. No one particularly strong though, and they're pretty weak. Followed by the big thing. Vegeta Raditz now going to be Vegeta predicted the enemy to something not getting great. This is their at least they think so, until another ship lands nearby, with an incredibly strong power on it. It's not Frieza either, it's King Cold. Well, Vegeta didn't really expect this, but it makes sense that he thought out all the victim, especially if he expected Super Saiyan. Looks like he's really scared. Change of plans. They'll be fighting King Cold. Vegeta tells the Z-Fighters they can take on the Ginyu Force, but just watch out for their abilities. He's sure they can handle it though. And it's perfect too because it's a 5v fight. One final ship arrives. It seems these hunts was real. Vegeta and his crew are here for some reason, but it's been made very clear by the fact that Goku's also there. So there's another Saiyan. Why would they come all the way here for him? Especially because he looks to be a low-class warrior. And Frieza even notes that he looks somewhat familiar to another low-class Saiyan he saw before, but he can't quite put his finger on it at first. And then it hits him. Ah, it's the one who rebelled against him. Is it a coincidence, or are the two related? No matter though, because that comforts him. There's no way that guy could be a Super Saiyan. He remembers defeating that other low-class warrior so easily. He died alongside Planet Vegeta. So maybe there is no Super Saiyan. Maybe they just came here to start some sort of weird rebellion with another Saiyan on their side. Although, it's not going to be that. So Vegeta yelled out to Frieza says he has something to show him. He, Raditz, and Nappa are then surrounded by a golden orb. In unison, they power him, showing their brand new transformation, Super Saiyan. Obtaining this form is rule, but thanks to Kakarot, they're finally able to achieve it. Naturally, Frieza's mortified, and even King Cold's a bit scared too. He knows Frieza was terrified of this the whole time, but he didn't expect these three to have it. Although, he's not. He feels Frieza's about to join him, but he goes to call out to Frieza. He's not fighting back. Frieza's gonna fight home. Frieza's gonna beat him first because he should be better than Super Saiyan. How does he fight a low-class warrior? And on top of that, he beat a warrior Frieza. Well, he's the guy he's gonna beat. Here, Frieza is the strongest in the universe, and he knows what he's strong to do. Frieza last to stop him first, but eventually this guy might they get serious after Goku's show. Goku says he will, and he runs to the first step, and he gets to his back. Push him into his of course, it's full of aggressive out. It's all fun. I but he catches on the fight with the other side, and he's actually holding his own first. He says Frieza not a close. He's strong. And his father fights with Frieza, and once ago, he was actually there. He was briefly taken back by the form, but now he's left him. Still actually in the face when he will kill him. First more groups against Frieza. Third, Dog Rock. And that is true power. He has Frieza against him with power in his way, but he's finally. And now goes the time. That's no money. But he still can't know that Frieza is very rapid. So, until Frieza comes over time, he's going to kill him. He doesn't need to kill him time. Frieza only has 50% power right now. It's incredible that Goku makes something that way. The others are taking back 7. Goku's fighting face. His power is hit. And seeing more taking fighters, it's not really good matches. First of all, they're overpowered, and second of all, they're outplayed. Really, how you fight. Planet Knight fights Racing Third. Yamcha fights Goku. Krillin fights Goku. And Piccolo fights Goku. Goku's the biggest threat thanks to his time-stopping ability, but the first time started, the opposition was trying to finish it, but not while time. Haven't won this fight. With the sneak attack from Krillin, Goku. Yep, the bubble is one of the play on his own. His my dad's ability is pop better. Goku is not how it's back then. Although, as Piccolo fight, he can sometimes get back and goes to the back. Of course, it's no trouble. He's not even hesitating. He makes it a distraction to the big attack. That's a swap body. But before he gets the chance, the key ends up. Piccolo would like to check that himself, but it's nice up there. They should probably help the other thing. Even with the tools to say it, fighting is cool to express it. They will call it deflecting. But individually, none of them actually help. So Kickful is kind of able to control how you go to one person at a time, but he's fighting against that, and he kind of knows that. And once the rest of the same although the same person has they want to be King Cold himself. But it's much better. While all those fights are going on, they'll be good. You're still just novice. So he'll back to rather than earlier. Free says he's still waiting. Goku sure found a way to win.
Here's something to remember me by.
Okay, let's go. Right?
Eat this! Oh yeah! Game over! Here's something to remember me by. Eat this! Oh yeah! Game over!
Want to stop hair loss and strength?
Here's something to remember me by.
Stop hair loss.
Here's something to remember me by. Eat this! Oh yeah! Game over! Here's something to remember me by.
The fact that fight was not good. But you know what? His level of usability is way better than other sets today. He's completely mastered the form. A while ago, actually. He's tamed it to being 100% efficient. He can use it as easily as breathing. He walks closer to Frieza as he tells him all this. With Frieza's mortal side stepping back into view. Goku's not even trying to scare him, just info dump about the form. It's all very interesting. He tells Frieza he'll give him one last chance to show his full power, asking him to at least not make this form. Frieza quickly jumps in the air, targeting Death Ball and throwing it right down at the planet, trying to blow it up. He knows he's not going to win. Especially after Goku vanishes, catches the Death Ball, and then just dissolves it in his hand. Effortlessly attack. It makes Goku wonder to himself. Maybe he's grown too strong for his own good. Even when he was handicapping himself in this fight, he still was ahead of Frieza. He must have grown a lot over that time. The Time Chamber probably helped with that too. But Frieza starts power actually showing his full strength. This is right around the time when everyone else finishes their battle. And of course they're all distracted seeing Frieza power. But Goku stands there completely unfazed, watching on in excitement, only to be disappointed when he sees that Frieza only grew about 2 times stronger. He was at half power before, and now at 100%, definitely stronger, but still not at Goku's strength. But since Frieza was nice enough to actually show his full power, Goku will show his too. Frieza's stomach drops. Is he not at full power? Even if he did fight Super Saiyan Goku, he would have lost, easily in fact. But Goku's just doing this as a courtesy. He starts to charge too. His hair spikes up further, as sparks of electricity appear around him. The transformation completes, and he tells Frieza this is his actual full power. Simply put, he can call this Super Saiyan 2. Frieza tries attacking, and Goku doesn't even fight back. He just either dodges all the attacks effortlessly, or he takes them head on with no damage. You know, for the strongest in the universe, he hopes for more. Frieza is of course starting to get desperate, and once more tries to blow up the planet, but Goku says that's not going to work. Well, it would, if he actually could blow up the planet, but Goku's not going to let it happen. He even gives Frieza a chance to leave. Come back when he's strong. But Frieza's angered beyond belief. He's not going to let this go. Well, Goku at least gave him the chance. And Frieza ends up dying to Super Saiyan 2 Goku with a single attack. Goku should have held himself back just to have a little fun in that battle, but he did promise Frieza he'd show his full strength, and Frieza showed him. He didn't want to break that promise. This whole thing just leaves everyone stunned. First of all, Yamcha feels like he's been left behind, seeing how strong Krillin and Ten are. Chaozu doesn't feel the same way, he's just glad to see that Ten's growing so strong. But of Kinkai's students, Piccolo's definitely the most impressive. Krillin and Ten actually did use Kaioken a bit in their battles, but not a lot. They didn't really need it, but they used it to outspeed their opponents that way. But Piccolo didn't even use it at all. He just fought with his base power the entire time. Everyone grew so strong over this time, and Goku congratulates them all. They didn't need it here. They won due to their own strength. Well, yeah, they did need it. They say without Goku's power, they wouldn't have been able to win. But Goku begs to differ. They've all grown strong in their own ways, and with their collective power, they probably could have defeated Frieza, especially due to Frieza's demeanor. He's way too cocky for his own good. Had Goku not actually been here, Frieza's cockiness definitely would have been mad, especially against the other fighters that probably would have wanted to finish it quickly. He did help some of them grow strong, but at the end of the day, it is their own strength. Following this, the Saiyans actually stick around for a bit. Thanks to how long they've been on Earth, they're kind of accustomed to it right now, and they don't really have anywhere else to go. And Goku kind of looks forward to getting to know them more. They're definitely still very cold and not very Earthling-like, but they're at least strong warriors, and Goku has learned a lot more about them. They're still not entirely likable, but soon enough they will be. And Goku's pretty excited at the prospect of having a brother, as weird as the whole circumstance is here. Thankfully, with how different Raditz' introduction went, Goku doesn't actually hate him. Of course, Goku tests out the power of his friends. He's glad to see how strong Krillin's grown, same for Ten and Piccolo. The latter two being rivals to him, and Krillin, of course, being his best friend and a rival. Of course, they're not on his level, because Goku's just so far ahead of everybody, but he's amazed at how strong they've grown. He didn't mean to leave them behind like that, but soon enough they will catch up to him. At least that's what Piccolo thinks, and Goku looks forward to that day. Piccolo specifically has grown a bunch of the warriors, and here, the rivalry is flourishing. It seems that Piccolo actually will stay as Goku's main rival, but he does wonder about the Saiyans, although they kind of keep to themselves. One day at Goku's house, there's a knock at the door. It's Vegeta, but something looks a little bit different about him, almost as if he's a bit older. Not that he really shows age, but Goku can tell something's different about him, just his demeanor and everything. He hands Goku some fire, telling him to take this when he's sick. Of course, this just leaves Goku confused. Why is Vegeta giving him random medicine? And Vegeta still can't believe Bulma had him do this, but it makes sense, although it is really awkward for him. But he explains further. As much as he wants to call Kakarot an idiot here, he can't because there's no way he knows. He's not the Vegeta that Kakarot knows. He's from the future. This is future Vegeta, and he explains why he's here and how he's here. In the future, Goku ended up dying in the heart virus, and the androids attacked.
Have you ever wondered why we are paid every 2 weeks when we work every day? With EarnIn, you can access your...
This time it did go a little bit better, but still, not good. With Vegeta Nappa and Raditz around, the androids were barely defeated. But it wasn't right away, and it did take a lot of time. Even some of the stronger warriors like Piccolo and Krillin didn't move. Only a few people survived. Vegeta, Raditz, and Tenshinhan, as well as Vegeta's son Trunks, who he doesn't mention here because he's not born. He even says that Raditz wouldn't have made it if Nappa didn't sacrifice himself, which surprisingly goes through a lot. The Saiyans giving up their lives for each other? They really must have changed in the future. Well, he asks about his family. Vegeta doesn't really know how to tell him, so he just flatly said, Gohan did nothing. At one point when they were attacked, Gohan had a weird outburst of rage which they'd never really seen before. It made him jump into battle, and it did make him a lot stronger too, but he couldn't do anything against the android. This was earlier on too. He simply didn't know how to fight for himself. Chi-Chi and Noxking are still alive, and so was Bulma. She was the one who made the time machine. He gives Goku all the info he needs. They did win after all, but it took years and cost them everything. Hopefully this reversed everything. And Vegeta says he can tell the others because Vegeta obviously doesn't need to hide his identity. But he tells Goku one more thing, and it's almost like he says it with a sense of regret. He tells Goku to give the Saiyans time to adjust. This Vegeta has grown much more into an Earthling by now, and he knows how they used to be. He also realizes he's blessed. He's one of the few survivors of the androids, and he has Bulma and Trunks. He has a family. But even though the Saiyans seem alien right now, in time they will be affected by this plan. Goku isn't too sure why he says this, almost as if Vegeta regrets not knowing Goku more, or his other two Saiyans. He still does have Raditz, but by the time Vegeta actually starts to grow connection with people, Kakarot and Nappa were on. Vegeta also says he'll return soon enough to make sure everything went okay. Although he does wonder if Kakarot's going to try to destroy the androids beforehand, or let them come in place. He assumes the latter, but it won't be possible. Although the androids will take time to do they were based on some data. But Goku never fought his full power too much, so Hero didn't really have too much to work with time. Thankfully, Zelda enters back to the strong, but maybe that'll change. Not to mention the fact that Vegeta ended up here number one side, Goku's and he thanks me. He'll take everything he said to him. But before Vegeta leaves, let's go outside.
Here's something you remember me by.
Once the second phase is powered up, somebody else grabs the President. He sends Kakarot's power and I've got this, Chelsea. What the hell's going on? I think Vegeta has a question. I mean, Vegeta himself, of course, he gets a question. Let's know the thing. The only reason that the keep happening is because Goku didn't. They don't try to get him on that.
Here's something to remember me by.
That's what Vegeta off. Did you yourself plan out running into him at all? Actually, yeah, it would cause a lot of problems. He wasn't going to mention the anime, but he was going to take it. Scott fell, make your build a ball. Something he becomes himself, he already knows. He wants to spawn, and it's not going to take it. So the two get ready for a battle.
Here's something to remember me
by. Say it, Vegeta not transforming right away. Vegeta's going to push him and transform. It's a bit at first, but then it's it's only natural to go far strong. Vegeta's able to play past self-loss and eventually just show him and finish the battle this way.
Here's something to remember me by.
He doesn't strong past self-worth at this point. Nothing has changed yet, so there's nothing really to be interested.
Eat this!
You know what? Vegeta's glad to be on.
Oh yeah!
Normally he wouldn't like this, but that's he expects to see himself stronger, so this makes sense.
Here's something to remember me by.
Future Vegeta spent much time trying to get past those. He's always at a level that he's and he's been waiting.
Oh yeah!
The opportunity to play Kakarot with him. He tells Goku to hold Goku back, and Goku didn't plan on that. He wonders how all those years of experience and training have treated him. Then again, they didn't think that but still, he didn't get all the action. So Goku considers himself sad. He says, Goku's not he expected it to be now. Currently, Goku is working on that was surprising.
My technique is something else, right?
Here's something to remember me by.
After all these years, finally someone didn't push it. The tables have turned. Instead of Goku crazy head start well, now it's so far.
Here's something
to
remember me by.
Despite all those extra years, it's not an easy battle, but he's glad to see how much he's first, especially with the fact that he gets but only by a slight margin. Kakarot still is incredibly powerful. Didn't realize how far his Kakarot is. The first time he got out, the first time he got although he's not sure how to feel that because while he was stronger and he was fight,
here's something to remember me by.
This. I can also do
eat this! I see right through you! The one true champ!
I don't think so.
Accelerated degrees in cybersecurity. ECPI University.
Cloud computing, database, or networking, being able to understand how these technologies work is very beneficial.
Engaging technology in real-world simulations to help you prepare for the real world.
I believe the knowledge base you got, I'm very satisfied with my overall experience. I have a really good career. I really think ECPI was a really good choice.
Victory isn't too big of a deal. The fact that Kakarot's still a challenge to this thing. But Goku meant it's the first time someone got him back excited, but at least the first time in a long while. It at least lets know that there's still challenges out there, and he has a big deal. President Vegeta just watching on that. The battle that will be happening. Not just Kakarot, but himself. Everyone trains in preparation for the end, because they don't really know. They don't really expect androids that he should be able to as well. Although he's not too sure how strong they really are and how we. Of course, he's not going to talk to him. But the androids in this area will be stronger than him. Based on all the great data they have to go to, he got stronger so much earlier on. And it still was a tough fight in the future. They had Vegeta, Raditz, and Vegeta kind of Vegeta and Raditz are strong, but that's really strong. That's who he can't catch you. But at the time like that, especially Goku and Goku, and over this period of training, those who actually trying to train Gohan. Of course, it's way hard to find because all the know Goku catch up in there, but Gohan has to do things like all. And he's not really supposed to. But he didn't hear what Future was saying, and he didn't see that fight that way. Considering Future came to his house and said that, he overheard the part where he was dying. But part of him does wonder if he can't help, but it feels like it's hard to do. But hey, worst case scenario, he's spending time with Goku. Although he still wouldn't feel like his power will help, if at all. Not that they would know either. But Goku wonders why Vegeta would even say that. The other
Not a rock for Mr. Satan. I mean, Hercule. I don't even like calling him that.
But that doesn't make sense. He said no one didn't fight. How would he know that a hybrid Saiyan can actually go this way? And Goku also wonders, maybe it's because he became a Super Saiyan so early on. What about Goku? Did he do that at the same age? Maybe he could do it even earlier than Goku did.
Oh, Lord.
The same type of trick. We then arrived to the point where the androids are supposed to show them. The androids 19 and 20 arrived in the city. By now, Goku already has suffered the effects of the heart virus due to his intense training and exactly.
No, man, this is overkill.
He doesn't know when it happened. Future Goku.
Come on, bro.
Not too long after Vegeta showed up, probably due to all the intense training, but still, he can't be too sure. At the very least, he cured from it, so there's no point in worrying.
I was about to say, man, straight overkill.
He beat the heart virus, and now he has to beat the android. While looking around the city, Piccolo's the first to stumble upon Android 19. With others sensing him fighting somebody, but they can't feel the power from the other person. So they immediately rush over.
We gotta do it.
But by the time they're there, Piccolo's already won his battle. That guy definitely wasn't an easy opponent to fight. And there's another android around, so he wonders if that guy's even stronger. And he also warns them. This guy was able to absorb his destiny, at least something. Thankfully, the android seemed pretty surprised by Kyle. And by quickly jumping into Kyle at 20, he was able to break free from the android, target both of his arms and cut them off, and then defeat the android. Krillin and Ken look on with amazement. How Ken touched 20? They're barely pushing past 5. Piccolo's using Power Ken so easily. Amidst their training, they saw this too. He could actually go even farther beyond turn 20. That's the impulse to back him. And across the city, Goku counters Android 1. The way's pretty powerful, and the energy absorption takes him off guard, but Goku's still way stronger. Zero didn't realize how strong Goku's grown into. He didn't have enough time to send Super Saiyan 2, but he knows he's going to get there soon enough. And either way, Super Saiyan 2 could be more than enough. With Android 20 being defeated next. So, is that all? Those two were tough opponents, but they expected more. It's probably a good thing. But they're going to wait around here a little bit more because Vegeta's still starting. Eventually, Vegeta does arrive. He has one other person that came along with him. A very unfamiliar face that they don't recognize. Future Vegeta says he couldn't give away this info before, but the person that came along with him... Here goes! With Rad and Snap up, well, big stuff that he didn't do. But he just didn't tell me. Okay, that makes sense.
Here's something to remember me by.
Just in case they needed help, but at the time she'd gone through to it.
Eat this!
Once his time lands in the dying girl, twins, some of the problems abandoning
here's something to remember me by.
So they definitely fought quickly, which worries Future Vegeta to that.
Eat this!
Although the other two, 17 and 18, the next best option is right on the ladder. Does know something interesting, and it seems like that android that he fought, he had a personal grudge against Goku.
What?
It seems like he was demanding the other one, but he doesn't recognize him. It was just a full dude.
Trying things you can review for free with Taco Bell. When you join
This
Taco
is
Bell,
tournament style.
get 1 of the 3 items.
Look at the Dragon Ball for
I'm
this.
getting the DP5 red burrito. Look at that. As you order, you earn points, and when you reach frontier,
With the mustache. But he was definitely cartoon, so they can at least work with that, and even Bulma gets that. Which is also interesting to her, because first of all, she gets to see the future version of Vegeta and Trunks, and also the creation of her future self. She really is great, isn't she? But anyway, doing nothing so she puts two together to him. Some of those personal grudge against Goku, that might be the guy's thing. But they can't keep together, right? So eventually, she gets to find out that it might be Dr. Jerome. And then once Goku sees a picture of him, yeah, that definitely is the guy. Now it's time to actually try and find him, which is easier said than done. Although I really think they should have just done this when Vegeta first came to the past time. They could have asked for Shenron to prevent the androids from even running. But Vegeta expected it to go this way. He knows it won't happen. They're able to retrieve some of the parts of the destroyed Android 9. Thankfully, Piccolo didn't completely destroy it. And with what they could salvage, there's some sort of tracker that allows them to find the main base, making it a lot easier. Bulma comes along to the lab with them, and they see that everything's completely intact. Vegeta and Trunks see the androids in the pod and confirm that those are the two who must have it in their time. Thankfully, they haven't been awakened yet. But as Bulma looks around at the blueprints for everything, she comes to see that those two are actually human. Just like Vegeta and Trunks said, they're modified humans who were kidnapped by Dr. Gero. This happened against their will. All the other androids are completely artificial, and apparently failed projects. But those two at least, she wonders if she could save them. She'd feel kind of bad just completely obliterating them. Yeah, they're evil in the future timeline, but here they haven't done anything yet. And yeah, that is true. Also, they had no say in this. Gero kidnapped them and turned them to androids. From what she could see, they were programmed to be this way. She at least wants to try and fix it and do some sort of good. Vegeta and Trunks aren't really too sure, but they go along with it because they obviously trust Bulma's judgment. Krillin even agrees with this too. And Goku thinks the reasoning behind it is good. It would be kind of bad to just blow them up with everything else. But as for the rest of the lab, it's probably best to destroy it. But before they do that, Bulma tells them something else. She found some weird set of blueprints that she can't find the actual.
Here's the thing with this. I have to beat this myself in order to be able to upload this battle, so.
Another project of Gero. Seven. Well, it's a good thing they found this too, because this is clearly a threat as well. Bulma, of course, is glad to take all the info for herself, because this is some great research. But now that they know everything, it's time to destroy the lab. So they all go outside, and Goku is up again. He aims a blast below, and it completely incinerates the area, destroying everything below. Besides 17 and 18, all of Gero's projects are now gone. Although they do wonder about that Cell thing, because future Vegeta and Trunks never encountered an android called Cell. Bulma begins work on Android 17 and 18, and she is actually able to remove the program, as well as removing the bombs from her body, which is a bit tougher because it's actual surgery. But given her perseverance, she finds a way. They still have no clue where this is.
I gotta make it to Gogeta and beat him in order for me to upload this. So if I can't beat it myself, it's basically saying nobody else is supposed to be able to beat it. Let's do this.
Considering it's a bomb. And the program.
Too slow.
When the two wake up,
so is that all?
Which makes sense. There's not really too much to say. All of that is somewhat different. With no nice work. Their timeline. Right up there. No good job. Too slow. Makes sense. Get the training. And although the fight was still moving to black you can do the process and the next time to be hopefully
too slow.
Also, he got something.
So is that all?
It was a short one. They played a safe and a half of this. They returned home with knowledge of set.
Too slow.
Meanwhile,
too slow. Nice work. Too slow.
And it's definitely it's terrible. It's never shown me like this. He has to warn the other. What he doesn't realize, he just says. Given the fact that there still was time travel here, that Cell from the other timeline, he showed up here as well. And by now he's actually active. Of course, he starts absorbing people, but he kind of needs to lay low. He's waiting for the androids to appear, but nothing's happening. There's no Android 17 or 18 inside. They go to a timeline where they get activated, or if they could just need a wait. He's not too sure. Either way, about a year passes. By now, Tommy has told him that Cell, but Cell can be more slow because now he knows that he's so he's actually by the end. This feels a little more covert to say, and probably completely covert. So, occasionally, it's not slowly but eventually it doesn't. It
I'll reduce you to nothing but dust.
I'm not done yet. Got a little something for you. This is everyone's power, the spirit bomb! Kaio 10 times 10! No! Times 20! Watch closely, Freeze. You won't survive this time. You failed.
This way, he can achieve perfection.
You won't survive this time.
So he goes to work. So,
You okay?
I can barely feel a thing.
Now, and maybe just this. Remember, his root himself is strong. His first ball was around for your long.
I need to get my act together.
I
sure could learn something. And the way you
I'm
fight.
kind of tired at this point trying to beat my own battle.
This better be fun.
He doesn't have to hide his special powers. By the time he does this, it's already too late. Goku's already around. That's it. Other show up. Sounds pretty confident. Didn't want to come first, but if he has to fight now, so with the 7 girls coming out, he'll check back down. And what better person to fight than Goku himself? The strongest one. Person who Goku powers it all makes sense. So this is 7. But I'm sure how it's going to destroy you, but hey, human has some time. Take a lot of people together, the other team. Celebi is still pretty good. Goku died pretty early in this time, but still, he has data of sorts. Goku unlocked it. Although he barely did. But still, this is not crazy. Even as his but
you okay?
But Goku's way
I
stronger.
can barely feel a thing.
Goku could be amazing. Strong strong. Before that, too, thanks to the craziest thing is, well, my kid I've studied the data she's not as well. So you can't sell them. They didn't know about it. And they know that he's the entire but Goku doesn't know the ball and knows that, hey, probably projecting this video. They didn't sell them all here, they didn't know prep time and all. Revenge that ball! They didn't realize it was coming. But even so, Goku knows to destroy every bit of it. It's a shame because it sounds like he would be a pretty interesting fighter, but he knows he can't this one. Quick as a target. Still's terrified of Goku showcasing power, especially because it's like you want to die. Where'd you go? He barely gets to lose because of the second Goku powers up to this. So, I know that. With the Dragon Ball, they want to wait for the difference.
So is that all?
Here I am. When he showed this,
A real pain in the neck.
they're still trying to choose the same He's already hard enough.
This is the end for you.
Yeah, Goku said that.
Here's a little extra.
I might have not actually needed it there in cell, but there was at least a good chance that this almost insane. Everyone else is so far behind Goku, still don't wait now. Every time we see it, close the gap.
So is that all?
Goku sort of trains a bit, but he doesn't understand. I like the story of Goku can give him potential, but text I'm over here. And when Goku mentioned at the same level, Gohan and Tsuno debates with Mark Guard and have reasons longer. Raditz thinks it's a waste of potential. Goku's glad he's happy, but Raditz tries to convince him to train Goku. Not really much. Gohan is super strong, but he's improved a ton before. I feel like there's just a but I think it's much more than Goku. But look at Dr. Yeah, they're just like they just like doing it. Not going back spoke to a lot of all three of them. They want to work together. For the time being, they're back. He'd at least have Gohan. If he did, he probably would. And for Trunks on the Gohan back training, that's the game. Sometimes you can mention but it's slow progress. And as another side note, no one was probably ready. It's here with one girl lab and one and especially after she died in cell, one that can probably at the end of the time. 3 people entered the time at this game. Shinhan, Raditz, except for the fact that the power cell was actually really good. Notably, Goku being way stronger than they normally do, and Gohan being way weaker. And because of this, Babidi actually focused on Goku to take energy from. Spopovich and Yama wait for him to go. Smash him. He was supposed to be against Vegeta, but shit changed. Mainly to get the split. The Vegeta hooks a Goku to power up. Not showing Super Saiyan 3, but that was Spopovich and Yama. It's shit. But this doesn't really work for anything. Spopovich and Yama are able to
How irritating. Too slow. Good. Too slow. Here I forget it. Should I hold nice words? You won't survive this time. Nice work. You won't be able to outrun me. Too slow. Too slow. You won't survive this time.
Flashing light, powers of Superman, terrified Smoke Vision Young run away, and this breaks through to the crowd. Smoke Vision Young looks at the step to the the second phase of the ship, the follows, tells the others to follow. They ask them to Goku decides to go along, first keeps fighting. Piccolo instantly goes along too, realizing who these two people are, mainly because Kami's watching from above and told Piccolo. Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa follow too, with Krillin and Tanjiro looking at Goku's left. They want to see what's going on. As they chase Goku and Vegeta, Shin and Kibito explain everything. They didn't expect Goku to have that much power,
Damn.
Which could be kind of an issue because they might have done it. They're not too sure yet, but still. If Boo ends up being revived, well, Goku sure you can do it. It'll be nice to have a challenge.
Only Ultra Instinct, though. I gotta get through the other two.
He's not too sure if Goku can. And yeah, that is true. Goku has no clue who Boo is and how strong he is.
Maybe I need to take it down, so dodge.
This should be more than enough. There hasn't been anyone that can stand up against Vegeta. You're sure you can find Tommy either. Tommy, yes, but not Tommy. They ran off the ship and jumped to the before the fight attacked. He's really close. But quickly down the cover. Raditz to the war. Four is barely spinning on that. But the second reference, Raditz to the cover. Right the door pretty close.
Too slow.
Shin lets it on.
Too slow.
Sound. Raditz fights him. Try to make the board. Really, he's not using his full power. And then he gets the strike. Quickly, Shin full strike. Then Kong below the board and doesn't kill him, but seriously, hit him launch him in the air. The other thing that double punch. It definitely was one thing to get too slow. But Shin hopes that Raditz will off the leg, but that fight is only right, so it should happen. Bobby goes over to back to the Shin. He did get some energy, but most of it got a lot of it. Even though he wasn't at full power and they only barely were able to take energy from him, they got about 80% of the energy, plus another 5% from the Boris one. But now things are looking bad. He's close to reviving Boo, but they're going through the ship. Soon enough, they're going to get him. He needs a way to get energy quickly. Otherwise, his plan will do. But he has the perfect idea. When the group's about to get to the bottom of the ship, Nappa then feels a strange sensation. Then Raditz, then Vegeta. Babidi is trying to possess all of them. They're vulnerable targets. And you can tell they're not fulfilled. They have latent evil within them. But more importantly, their insecurity. He can exploit this. He can make them his minions. Shin and Kibito are a bit terrified. With Goku, Piccolo, Krillin, and Jin ready to fight. They can't believe what they're seeing, but it seems like the three of them are actually being possessed by Babidi. But how? They should be strong enough to counter this. Babidi's spell ends, and the three Saiyans all power, now with an amplifier. Majin Raditz, Majin Nappa, and Majin Vegeta look at Goku. They're now under Babidi's control, seemingly at least, and they got a huge boost of power. Everyone has been teleported back to the world point. It takes Goku a bit to realize what happened, but he comes to realize that they willingly did this. The three of them gave in to Babidi for that power boost. They wanted to see if it was enough to actually beat him. Plus, part of them wanted to go back to their own life. They've been domesticated by Earth. Raditz and Vegeta especially know this.
Word.
And Raditz seeing what Cat lost like. Look at him, pure-hearted. Raising two powerful Saiyan sons who don't even fight. Plus, all three of them wanted to surpass them. This way, they can do this. Shin's worried because now
Now we'll see if
but Goku says not to worry. He powers up the Super Saiyan, ready to fight the three of them.
our
Piccolo, Krillin, and Tendra.
thing actually get uploaded to the world library. Let's see.
even after the short,
Here goes my battle right here in the World's Library.
they got the job done. He's done. He's resurrected Majin Buu. Goku's able to move everything away from the corner. It's a 4v3 right now. The three Majin Saiyan versus Goku, Piccolo, Tenshin, and Goku. But Goku then asks the three others, leave this thing. These three clearly have a break with Goku, and that's the only way they're going to solve it. And he does appreciate their help, especially with how strong they are. But it feels a little unfair to him. Krillin knows this is the time to be worried.
So, we'll play my battle on the World
They're never going to be satisfied. He needs to fight them a look. They could go to stop Bob.
Library.
And he finally does what they want. Show him his full power. Super Saiyan.
Then I'm laying it down,
And even
yo.
if they're losing their strength,
If you're just joining in, I have been live about 3 hours now.
of course, Super Saiyan.
When I first jumped on, I got in a couple ranked battles.
He hasn't these guys.
Then into a bunch of what-if battles.
Way better efficiency.
And
In
now,
terms of raw power, this isn't strong.
hosted one of my battles to the World Library, you know, for other Sparking Zero plays. Like, one of my battles got 12 plays, so it's pretty cool. So if you're on Sparking, man, just look for Westside Ghostface 74 or Westside Ghost 74, man, you know, jump on my battles, man. They're pretty tough.
They set some terrifying power on the side.
See, in mine here, you got to beat Beerus in like under 2 minutes. And you have to finish him. You can't beat him. You can't let him swap out with Goku or nothing. You have to finish him. And when you finish him, you're supposed to get Master Ultra Instinct Goku. Once you get Master Ultra Instinct Goku and you beat him, once you get Master Ultra Instinct Goku and you beat him, that's when Vegito and Gogeta supposed to come in. See, I was supposed to finish him. Now I get regular Goku instead of I get Ultra Instinct. Oh man, okay. See, but still at the same time, like you supposed to get because the way I got this battle stacked up. Let's go. You fucked up. Damn, why he act like he could? You saw him flinching like he. Like, although this thing glitches out sometimes, man. It's so unbalanced, bro. But it's a joy to play. It's unbalanced as hell, though. You know what?
How are they showcased for helpful especially after shitting Vito's plan failed. They wonder if this is more that around this time, Beerus also realized that apparently was setting up the while still holding back. Turns out it's actually the same time. The only reason Satan is what we so he immediately heads out. And besides Goku, is immediately strikes fear in the hearts of all the Saiyans. And as an looking for power Saiyan have some sort of Super Saiyan God. They've never heard of anyone having Super Saiyan God. They have also beyond Super Saiyan, but they don't know if it's godly aspect. So, out of curiosity, let's test their knowledge.
I forget Ultra Instinct Dodge or Ultimate, bro. That's so wild.
Instead, finally fight someone who might be able to give him a challenge. It took so long to be last in challenge. The only person I faced any sort of challenge in history. That was someone who's not even this time. Apparently, Beerus is a god, the strongest person in the universe. Besides, Ego was more than glad to fight. But he didn't just know that not only Beerus a challenge for him, he didn't have everything. Stuff was first. It's so far above the other group saying mind kind of overpowers them. But for Beerus, it doesn't matter. That's a minuscule difference. Beerus really wasting time here, but if they want to find out about the Super Saiyan God, it's probably best to ask Shen. But it's some Shen. This time around, they actually become a ritual. They're not too sure if it'll work. Honestly, but it's worth a shot. They seem righteous and sometimes retarded. Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, right now, don't think it's more fitting to it. Here's what one Goku to be the recipient of it, so he's the second. It actually works. Know the pain. Then a whole power. Result is ahead of him. Revenge step bomb! And of course, Beerus wants to test it right away. He goes to use that.
I know he's mad, but I've never had a time like this with anyone.
Me too.
So I have to know. How many subscriptions do you have?
I will pay.
How many subscriptions?
I will pay. 4 months.
Why would you buy me? So down to rocket money. It's full 5 subscriptions. A lot of
I'm not a free file. I don't even know what free file is. Sorry, I can't help my own face.
You can really cancel your subscription with Rocket Money. Yes? Rocket Money shows you all your subscriptions and you can cancel them and pass it.
Shut up.
I don't know. Like, be quiet.
Now, if that's not to tell you don't not show me a free file,
I'll hunt you down.
and while the battle is brief, the move so quickly that it's important to find. And Beerus can see the scope of his power. He's grown significantly, and this is definitely a divine thing. But still, I think it's weird to
You make me laugh. I will end your suffering.
Beerus that much strong control. Losing enough to go spending so much time
No response.
Make one here, but also right here is the same. Ship. He has rivals, but because he's yes, he found not this. This will fall down. He'll go way down his limits, and you have a fun time playing but not just train there, but sparring Beerus is much fun. This is good for Beerus too. He knows he's gonna win every time, but still, it's fun. Once more, the other can say because they're left behind to go to Beerus and win. And months pass, occasionally Beerus with Goku coming back and left. Mainly, they're here to try to prove this such. With Goku visiting his family friend. And each time Beerus goes to Earth, the Saiyans try to impress Beerus somewhat, but he's not impressed. They're clearly strong, but they were so far behind Goku that Beerus doesn't really care about them. They're the philosophy really touches him. I wonder how far ahead they are. The more time passes, the more the gap is going to go. They'll never be able to catch up. Never be able to be strong. They can dedicate themselves to training together. Of course, it's probably not good for Goku, but still, this will help you well. They also do have enough people to do the ritual again if they want to. They're just have to swap Goku and Billy. And we have the side quest. That can shortcut. Even if it seems like the ritual, it is just because Beerus I think they've been doing that in the last couple of books. They're coming Maj and fight Goku, that's still didn't work out. So this time around enough. They can quickly score off the ritual. They can discover it before the moment. Even if they end up going down the path of thank God, there's just some sort of way to get into hard work instead of that short. Their pride and their last experience with Maj, that holds them back. Especially because Kakarot is better than all the cowards hard work. They need to try and intervene into what they can go. Eventually they're able to stay free for themselves, and of course they know downside. One interesting thing to note here is that Vegeta and Namek never get to okay. So for them, they're actually able to make the same thing. Rather than lost the other pilot, thanks to Goku. And then they great back, so yeah, terrible threat. And he decided the best way to do it was they repeatedly switched. Fighting Vegeta from 2 and only swapped to Super Saiyan 3 right in front. And because of his restrictions, he actually goes more depth to it, which he didn't have to do. Thanks to the tail thing. But Dragon's finding more forces in the craft here, that molds them have a much different fighting style. One day, the hills in the sky randomly turned up, and then something shone. Realized that someone actually did something, but nobody knew. Only until a few months later when the Frieza Force arrives back on. Seems that Frieza been around. Probably like it didn't bother to allow to be cold because he's rid him up to kill him in a second. And now they're trying to another shot at him. Then they agree to create the entire and they're ready to take him off. And they tell him to just cut the nice feet and go right to his final form. So, he does it. Vegeta steps up to him. He didn't actually get to fight Frieza in his final form, but no, the pain. You know, Frieza has no control. They're gonna win. Revenge step ball! Frieza doesn't come. Show the true power that he gains. Transform him into gold. And now it's kind of they should be way stronger. Vegeta can't fight him much less. He transforms into Super Saiyan. Who's not to do this? That's me. Remember the regular great as well as the one that went beyond it. What is it? Another legend beyond that went beyond? Well, yeah, that is exactly what it is. And he looks over at Raditz and he can't tell Raditz. Not actually. But Frieza just assumes he is because he pays him. Kind of gets Raditz to get loud. Frieza does them second field. It's kind of fun. Raditz is terrible, so he can't stop. But still, he pays. Revenge step ball! He's confident, which is kind of an issue. Really finish this as little as possible, but he doesn't. The other thing is that he's over stamina. Something that they don't worry about, at least not now. That's how they have to worry about it, but over the years, they don't always do it much stronger, but they grow it every other way. And they know how important it's efficient damage. They're much more efficient in battle. Revenge step ball! And then the same control. They are a little beat up, but they're even closer. And now, they have the upper hand. Disintegrate. They apologize. Actually to the point where maybe he's still going back into his final.
Now it's my turn. And I have a hunch you'll close by. I have a hunch fail. Think you can keep up? Not too shabby. You won't survive this time.
You said you could ask me out. You even have to go. What?
Fine. Of course, Frieza starts to know those, but before he even understands, the Frieza is like him. Not his own together, but he's getting to kill you.
Pain in the neck.
Getting strong because even that performance they have, it's still waiting. Although, it's a little bit of a bummer.
This is the end for you.
But still, they got you.
Here's a little extra.
They did all alone. It was their strength control. They didn't control their power, their drive, their dedication, everything. They may have still not been noticed by the twist, but they're definitely making great progress. And on top of this, Beerus and Iron Man, he's eventually killed Beerus and Goku, but not inherently good at that. A brand new form as well. And according to what he's considered, it's pretty powerful. But I'm not going to use him to win one of them. Don't expect him to bring the depth of the and they have the attention to power. Just even Ryan didn't see that Goku switched it. In the time of past, they'd grown it up. And Goku kept it. And Beerus knows that this entire time he wants to come here and try to train him. And reluctantly he decides, yeah, he's nice. At this point, he might have been. They're clearly growing a lot, so he does wonder how fast they're getting, thank God, anyway. Although he kind of risks that they didn't try to get himself. They never had enough people on Earth to do this. And he even heard of Goku. But you can tell exactly why they didn't know. They truly have changed a bunch. That alone is more than enough. And he's happy about it. Not just them growing stronger, but them changing further and further. First we go back to Earth, this time around we take the shit out of that. And finally Goku gets to show his Super. They don't even Super Saiyan God yet, so they get to the second power. But Goku's already gone beyond Super Saiyan God. And it's a nice little tip for them because now they'll know what's going on as well. Like
You won't be able to outrun me.
He unlocks Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Or when he just downpowers Super Saiyan. He's actually had this for a while, so long as fact that it's completely cool. The fact that he got such great control of Super Saiyan so much earlier on, that explains it. He no longer seems good and basically apply that to this.
You won't survive this time.
Funny enough, this Goku doesn't have power yet. And if he didn't have power yet, but six of the other kids that work on going beyond Super Saiyan. Perfected the form, but you know what's wrong with beyond. Maybe it's Super Saiyan 2 or 3. The Saiyans begin their original strength.
There's a lot more with this kid.
They are actually able to unlock Super Saiyan God training. Beerus was getting a little antsy and Scott just had this position, but they did it. It's pretty amazing. And thanks to Goku's pointers, they're able to get control of God, basically speedrunning their way to the And it's not just the team years that they spent training, especially those years on the moon where they were burning their own things. They can apply all that here too. And it's good time because eventually the Universe 6 tournament takes place. So they're immediately because they all have Super Saiyan. As for the team, it's a pretty simple pick. Goku, Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, and Monaka. Goku was going to recruit Piccolo because he wondered how he's grown. Or even Lieutenant Kirby. But Beerus says this guy's stronger than all of them and should be a good motivator. He's only recruiting Monaka and Goku. Maybe because they're so far ahead of everyone else. Of course, there's Beerus who's kind of surprised by the thankfully for Monaka, he doesn't have to fight because he was the first one in the tournament. Basically sweeps them. Save them because they didn't fight, but at least they get to battle. And it's really intriguing to learn about Universe 6's as well as the same thing as that. So, while they didn't show up to train, at least they were able to get something. Because they seem like they'd get knocked out of it. So, we really hope to see it again. They kind of do want to learn more about Universe 6 and say, but everyone at the tournament just amazed with Goku's power. Even Hit and Sean can't be Beerus. But it's not just that. Of course, the tournament is up to God. And a lot of people are watching it.
I'll shut you up for good!
I have two other Universe himself. One manipulated somehow down there. With sheer power and analytics ability.
And if you don't know what that is, that's what Frieza did to Jiren in the Tournament of Power.
No one. They eventually played with zombies. Not too long after zombies of course learned about the time rings, as well as transformation. More or less from time to created this. It doesn't really say right now. Of course, after seeing the 6 tournament, zombies decided to
behold my newfound evolution!
One of the old. But how much stronger Goku is in this scenario is black. Well, his first target is going to be black hole there, pretty zombies. The single hole is planned to be done. Although it's not really too well planned.
Beerus Hell start to come back.
Warriors, but it's not just Trunks there. The future warriors in this timeline
over here!
And when Odyssey was ready, they were able to hit the warriors relatively. Except for Trunks Raditz. At this point, they draw and give Sergeant Ken she does things, but she's going to Trunks and she doesn't have to.
There is nothing left for you except death! I'll send you straight to hell! Oh my, I seem to have gotten a little dust on me.
Probably won't. At least to some extent. By the way, we don't actually do that. So, whenever I end up using the actual video, that's what's fun. Probably going to be like a Raditz or something. Anyways, life is pretty decent on Earth. It is unfortunate what happened at the end, but not nearly as catastrophic. We still don't have any dragons. But things are fun. At least until they try to stop him. First, he just goes flat. Then to play Vegeta, who apparently is the strongest warrior. He doesn't have full control on Goku's power. So even though he has a stronger body, it doesn't mean he's going to watch it. Which so is that all?
You can keep up. This is far too entertaining.
So is that all?
Especially when training together, that really helps you grow out. Ken is by far the strongest human. Who has blood especially that we've had in NFL training. The others have all ascended Super Saiyans. Of course, they're not Super Saiyans for a while. But against Goku Black, they've been against the wall. Raditz is coming back to the Super Saiyans. But they are trying to do something else with themselves. Something that Vegeta was able to get so easily through the fact that he still has his own. That's something. They don't realize. The entire time he was working on it, trying to protect that. And eventually he stumbled upon it. Trying to combine the power of the eight kind of a super. Raditz is still really bumping along the tail because this is beautiful boxing for him. And in their first encounter with Goku Black, he showed himself.
Real pain in the neck.
Go Frieza, go Frieza, go! Outrun it! Outrun it, no!
And then, instead, it's so disgraceful that he's gotten to beat Kaku's captain. I'm not knowing the truth behind his power. They've always known Kakarot is strong warrior. And it did take a while, but after going back to the past timeline, Vegeta actually realized what he was Kakarot. Seeing it once again after all those years, and seeing that first attack on this version. It's something in his blood like those black truly never understood. He has no clue who this doppelganger is, or why he's here. What he does know is that he's different. Maybe another object, but pretty strong even today, but he's definitely going to be Super Saiyan and General Tao 10, and then he's the cutest form Tao, Super Saiyan. It's strongest form of one that crosses him. Then Vegeta takes him over. Goku Black is completely overwhelmed by his power. He's not even got more strength by taking care of his body, but Vegeta says that's where he gets out. Again, he still has no clue who this guy is, but he's sure they'll figure it out after killing him. It's probably better to stop right here, especially if they miss him getting from that, and then Zamasu does. Goku Black doesn't have to charge an attack himself or even to get away. Zamasu may fail. But the second the Shinnok attacks him, overwhelmingly attack him. Then Trunks and Raditz get a good look at him and realize that this guy looks like a supreme god. Thankfully, he and Kibito are still alive, so it's something they can ask about later. But why is a Kai here working with this doppelganger from Goku and attacking them of all? They gotta be careful with fighting Kai. Raditz says he attack her, he'll perfectly justify the killing. He's probably a doppelganger himself. Also not they're fighting the final shine attack target in the step. Vegeta's finished weakening the Goku Black. And Zamasu is best known strong, but he knows Zamasu is also Goku Black. He doesn't try to attack all ways, and he tries to get attacked by one of the like now 4 Vegeta. They can't have an help him Zamasu so they don't recognize him fully yet, but this is generating better, especially with the fact that they're not sure about Krill's time. As the other thing that That's
where you are.
You're a real pain in the neck. This is the end for you. Here's a little extra.
Right first here, look at the present, especially without anyone traveling back to the past, Goku Black attacking him as well. Well, this relieves Zamasu from Goku. Sure, he sees Goku on God Tube, and he still loves him with Zero, especially after running from behind him. But this would mean probably slower than Zero more. And this also gives him time to look at another time, the other Zamasu. He then eventually comes to find out what happened to the other Zamasu. Actually, he would have been one of them still goes to God and killed him. Another timeline, including Zamasu. And somehow, Goku's body, or Zamasu, they would have
The computer spamming is special. Oh my god. Good night, y'all. See y'all later. 2K25.
Stupid game isn't real. It's called Last War. It's going viral because
Yeah. That's what you got to go through to try to beat my stage. And you got to finish Beerus. You can't let him swap out. You have to beat him in order to fight Ultra Instinct Goku.
Now, he's going to multiply into a whole gang of blue guys to take out the red guys, particularly this big red guy.
And then from there, if you fight Master Ultra Instinct Goku, you'll be able to fight Super Saiyan Blue Vegito and Super Saiyan Blue Goji. So, peace out, Tom. Good night. Y'all be safe.